have not chosen the song, and also, would you kindly please to upload the old videos onto the YouTube? No, it's the small creatures that live in my house. What are our complainment?
Your small creatures. Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
are we hang on. Are we playing King's Quest today?
No, we're playing Teenage Exocolonist because it is alternative, right? Alternates, right? So we alternate Teenage Exocolonist with King's Quest.
Oh, I thought you were tired of Teenage Exocolonist.
No.
Take it
I
back.
just wanted to take a
Hello.
because anyway.
We are space teens again. Over at
Ugly retro.
Twitch.tv/girls. See you there for more angst and whining.
What?
That's what they're doing now, right?
Yeah, to be fair.
They're having a lot of angst and whining is what's happening on our Teenage Exocolonist game.
To be fair, Teenage Exocolonist is a very, very, very long game. Because
it is a very, very long game.
Because not only do you have to play it once, you actually have to play it twice.
Oh my goodness, we are already on this would be episode 13 of Teenage Exocolonist.
Well, I'm sorry, it's just one of those games that you actually have to play twice to get the full experience.
The full experience!
Calm down, Grandma.
I don't know what day it is anymore. Okay, hang on. I'm running out of space theme songs to sing.
Well, you don't have to sing space theme songs.
Okay,
why don't we sing Garden of Love or something weird like that?
Garden of Love. Let's do sing Garden of Love. I can't remember how to sing Garden of Love. Let's find out.
The sun and the rain fall from up above.
First we must sing it in the correct thing. The sun and the rain fell from above.
Okay, anyway. Okay.
I forgot the tune.
Yeah, it's fine.
To
be fair, you forgot the tune entirely when you first sang it to me.
I can't sing
Welcome, folks, to Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games with your host Selfie Trabia and Debs G.
Hello. I am the Debs G. It is bright where I am because I am in England. And it is dark where the selfie is because she's in the Australian end where it is night time. Daytime in England, night time in the Australian land. I've decided to sing a different song, so cue the theme song, I say.
Okay.
Who put the bump in the bump, bump, bump? Who put the ram in the ramble and the ding dong? Who put the bump in the bump, shoo bump, shoo bump? Who put the dip in the dip, 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 dip? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. And ugly retro girls play ugly retro games.
We had a ginormous compendium CD set of the hits of the 60s.
Oh yes, no, it wasn't even 60s. It was like 20s, 30s, 40s.
No.
And 50s,
it was just
right?
the hits of the 60s.
Like
it called itself.
Is this a 60s song?
I don't. Yes, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know, but the compendium.
It's very old.
The compendium was called the hits of the 60s. Whether or not it actually contained the hits of the 60s is another question altogether. Okay.
Oh. Yes, it is a hit for the US, for Berryman in the US and the Vincents in
But
1961.
I remember the first time that we listened to this song.
We were like, yes!
This is the best song ever.
This is the best!
And then
Then we
they
had like
got to the bit.
a 20-day wonder for it, isn't it?
No. You don't understand. They got to the bit where he has his speech in the middle of it.
Oh, yes!
And he goes, "My darling, rama lama lama
Lama,
ding dong."
No, but you have to say it
forever."
in forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then I just remember
boogity,
No,
shoo.
and when
Isn't
you
it?
say it's the way he says it.
I
It doesn't
mean
even
it
have
from the bottom of my boogity, shoo.
But it's just the way that he says when you say like he didn't even have the rhythm of it in that
Yes.
speech.
So
So it was the best
dramatic reading.
Yeah, it was the
of it.
best dramatic reading in the middle of a song that we had ever heard. And we
We were
loved
like,
it
yay!
so much.
Let's
We were like,
play it
This
again!
is the best thing ever.
Again!
This was also in the same album as My Old Man's a Dustman.
Oh yes! My old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold blimey trousers. And he lives in the council but
Yeah, so
But it did not have the mug spreading song, so
no,
you know,
it
it
did
did
have
not
much
win.
But it did have Herman's Hermits with Mrs. Brand. You've got a lovely daughter.
Late door.
So it did have some very nice songs on it.
Play
Alright.
just for me.
I have new glasses. Attend.
Yes,
The new
I
glasses.
see. They are gold and black,
No, they're
like so
gold
fancy.
And tortoiseshell, like so fancy. And they are Asian
Phew.
fit glasses, which allows us to wear them and
On your actual
On my
face,
actual-
as opposed to be on your actual cheekbones.
Cheekbones, yes. My actual
And the tops of
face.
your ears. Isn't
Yes,
it? That's where the
yeah.
glasses normally used to sit.
Yeah,
Cheekbones
the
at the top of your
cheekbones,
ears.
yes.
For-
And then
for
and
to
then
give
it
yourself
just
a headache.
slowly slides down your nose
Right,
over time.
yeah. So,
So-
it's gold and it's gold rimmed with a black outline. So you know
Yes,
all you
it's-
need is a little gold chain, and
No.
then you can
You
be.
shut up.
You
Shut
can
your face.
channel the old lady
Well,
inside
anyway,
of
the
you.
point is that I no longer have a splitting headache.
Yes, I
Which
think that's
is
very important to
fantastic,
note.
because I have been nursing a splitting headache for the past 2 weeks ever since I broke my last pair of glasses.
Yes,
For-
but you were getting headaches before that, actually,
Yeah, I was getting
weren't
headaches
you?
before that, and I thought to myself, I'm getting headaches, I should change my glasses. Oh, my phone just turned on and said, "Hello, Moto," to me in a creepy voice. Okay.
Hello, Moto.
Very good phone. So I was getting headaches, so I thought to myself, I should change my glasses. And just as I thought I should change my glasses, I took off my glasses, take a shower, and they just snapped in half.
Yeah,
And I
and
went,
then you
well,
Uh-oh.
I guess I don't have a choice now.
need to go and get my glasses. My glasses are broken.
So I have very fancy, schmancy glasses now.
I see that.
Unfortunately, they didn't have very many choices of frame. So this was the best of the...
No, they are very fancy.
They are
It's
very
just that
fancy. They are very
with the
pretty.
tortoise, it's got everything on it. It's got the black, it's got the gold, it's
yes.
got the tortoise
It
shell.
is-
So
it is-
it's the most awesome,
most
most
awesome
extra.
glasses. I mean, they had other glasses there that
You can
and
be
that I could have
normal,
tried on.
you can be extra.
Yes, and they had a pair of extra glasses that were just 2 hexagons. And I was just like,
How extra do I want to be?
how extra do I want? And I put them on just for giggles, you know.
Did they
And-
do they look good?
And no. I'm like,
So you
"Oh,
have
can't
to
pull this
will
off
the
for
looking
me."
good into existence.
Yeah,
It's
you
one
kind
of
of
those
have
things.
to, like, if you're going to wear a pair of glasses that are a pair of hexagons, right?
You have to own
You
it.
have to own it. You're going to have to, like, yes!
Your personality
I
must
am
be bigger than the
going to wear
glasses.
the hexagon glasses! But I do not have that personality. I mean, I do have a personality that can pull off certain types of things. For example, the ginormous peacock necklace that you you gave me that one time.
Yes,
Which
that's
I still
right.
have, by the way, and I still
Good.
wear.
Good, excellent.
All right. Today
Bring us
we are
henceforth
playing,
to the teenage exocolonist, I say.
Yeah, what on earth are you doing? Out of curiosity.
Me?
Yeah, you're just
I'm
shuffling.
filing.
papers.
I'm filing.
You're like, oh, let's play video games, and while we're playing video games, I'm going to ignore you
I'm
and do
going to
filing.
do filing because I'm an old lady
You be quiet, you.
who does filing now.
You be quiet, you
Oh,
silly person.
I
Yes.
will never be quiet. I never. Okay, I'm almost done with my filing. Alright, recap of Teenage Exocolonist. The recap is we are now 17 years old. And we are now trying to improve our engineering skills and our smarts because
we are still idiots.
We're still a meathead. We are still a meathead.
Total
People in the colony are trying to pair up.
And we have not paired with anybody.
We have not quite paired with anybody because I don't think we've really decided who to pair with. I think it's possible to not pair with anyone, but I think that would be.
It is possible to not pair with anyone if you don't want
I
to pair
suspect
with
that would be boring. I think that would be boring. I think the most likely person that we'll end up pairing with is Dees because we've been working very hard on our friendship with him.
Yes, we have been. Let's see. Let's look at our friendships.
Right now, I feel that Dees and we.
Oh, we are more friends with Tangent than Dees, but Tangent.
No, but that's because Tangent is our best friend.
Tangent is our best friend, but Tangent is definitely disinterested in us because Tangent is too busy trying to become a robot.
Yes, and also I suspect that Tangent has got a thing going with Mars, so I don't really want to interrupt that.
That's true. She might have a thing going with Mars.
Yes.
Also, she's like going on this weird robot trajectory, and I'm not entirely sure I'm into that.
Yeah, I don't think we're into that. We are not. Our interests are not aligned with either Vase, nor Cal. I'm afraid. So I think
we can't.
Vase
is the mini pants.
Yes, he's mean, so I don't think we like that. Also, I think we can help him to be less mean, but he's dating our friend Anemone. And she was interested in him from the start, so I think it would be mean to break into that.
And also, Anemone has joined the army.
Yes, despite the fact that her mother is not pleased by that.
Yes.
Okay, and
it's clear that
I think the other person that we have a clear interest in is the dog boy.
Yes.
But I suspect that he is not going to be one. I suspect that he's not going to be one who is into a long-term commitment.
Yeah, I think he's just.
I think he's polyamorous.
Yeah.
He is a dog boy.
He's a dog boy, and he wants to be friends with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to cuddle with everybody.
He wants to cuddle with everybody, and then
which is okay for him. He's a dog boy. That is understandable.
Yeah. And then there's his friend.
He wants to be the alpha male of the pack or whatever.
Yeah. And then there's his friend Nomi, who is disinterested in anyone we think.
Yes.
They are an in-betweeny. They're not interested in anyone.
Yeah. Well, she seems to be asexual as well. So I think this is our best bet.
Yeah.
Okay, but the other thing that we're trying to do is that we've been playing this stupid game for so long, and we still haven't figured out everyone's birthdays. We haven't even figured out Cal's birthday. I'm very ashamed. He's been our friend since childhood, and we don't know when his birthday is.
So we know Anemone's birthday. Let's see, who do we not know the birthday of? Okay, we don't know Cal's birthday. We know Decent Tangents because they're twins. We know Mars's because we gave her a present. She was like, and then
it's my birthday.
We know Rex's. We do not know Nomi's
birthday.
We don't know Vase's.
Okay.
Oh look, it actually tells you that they're dating. Who are they dating?
Are they?
Yeah, look, see,
No.
look. If you look at Vase, it says dating an Anemone.
Oh!
There you go.
Okay, cool.
So we have found out.
Well, it's obvious because they came to our birthday party and they were all over each other.
Yeah.
Our friendship with him is very bad. We need to.
Oh, Unicorn
sort that
is really
out.
old now. Unicorn is 88.
We need to. Okay, we need to sort out our friendship with Vase actually, because if he's going to be an anemone's partner,
Yes.
you know, we should make an effort.
Okay. But anyway, what should we do this month?
Okay. Right. We are reasonably happy.
Yes.
And
Actually,
we're on a give us more money
stretch.
streak, isn't it?
Actually, no, we're on a we can become more meathead if we want streak. I don't think we need to take advantage of that. I just want to check something.
Our combat is really quite low.
Do we want to learn combat? We can go to the garrison to learn combat. And that would increase our friendship with Vase, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I think at the next
friendship with Vase.
Yeah, you know what? At the next end with Anemone, I think you know what, that we should do some defense training, because I suspect that we're going to do some exploring.
There's like a creature in the trash can.
There's somebody in the thing that's doing a lot of exploring, isn't it?
Well, we're both doing a lot of exploring. It's these and us and Nomi who are doing exploring.
Yeah, so we need to. I think.
And also, I have a feeling that if we don't
increase our combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's increase our combat.
Why? What do you think will happen if we don't increase our combat?
I don't
it's
know.
It's time.
Okay. There are so many people training in self-defense today that you have to break out into stations. What do you want to work on today? Vert space helmet training. Capoeira. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Or just smash things with our fists.
Cool. Let's do capoeira.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Nem's studying videos of other martial arts and wants to learn some sweet dance moves to show off in class. She needs a partner and you jump at the chance. Red watches you both, a skeptical look on his face.
What does it have to? What does it have to do with self-defense?
He says.
The point of all of this isn't to have fun, it's to learn how to not die.
Whatever. You're too busy learning how to do a sick hand spin to pay attention. He rolls his eyes and stalks away, muttering about how you're wasting your time. You feel more in control with your body, which is undoubtedly going to help you in an actual fight. Oh, +2 combat. Get to work. Because we're now older and had to have like a more fancier voice.
We're 17. We can be more sexy also.
What? Yes.
Yeah, our voice will have settled a bit more now.
6 6. 4 4 4 5 6 6. 4 4 5 6 6. Oh! Oh no, not another one of these. Okay, hang on.
3
3 4.
Wait.
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh heck. 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4.
It was.
Sorry, I just.
The force became a 5.
Oh, I see. Hang on. 4 4 4 4 4.
What do we need to get the super goal?
We need to get 36 or 41.
We can do 41. Okay. Whoa, what are you doing?
35. 39. See, the problem is that this turns a card into 3, and this turns a card into 4.
So what happens if we do 4 4 4 6 4?
4 4 4 6 4 like this? That's so much worse.
Gosh darn it!
That's just not. I don't think it's possible.
Wait, no, I know. I think you can do it. You can do it.
You say this every time. Every
4
time.
4 5. Wait, stop! You're going too fast. Okay, hang on. 4 4 4 6. All will become 3.
See, if I do this, then it's 41.
Oh, I see. And then
Wait,
you
what
take
if
the
I do
bottom one.
this? Ah, darn it!
Ah! Try 3, 4, 5. Try
I
3,
can't
3.
3, 4, 5 because the 3
No,
turns
I know it
against-
becomes so yeah. So it becomes 3. Put the 3 and the set neighbors to this value.
Oh, wait,
and take
okay,
away the
hang on,
yellow
hang
4.
on. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, for crying out loud!
Okay, remove the 3, the yellow 3,
Nope.
and put in a 4. Put in the red 4.
Ha 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 ha! No.
And
it
then
will turn
do
things
the
into a
3, 3, 3, and then 6, 6.
Okay.
Uh, 3, 3, 4, 6, 6. What are you doing?
I don't know anymore. What did you want?
Put it back.
3?
Yeah, 3, 3, 4, 6, 6.
How do you want this to be a 4? It turns things into a 3.
Oh. Put that 3 at the bottom.
4,
Put that.
5.
No, put the creature 3 to the bottom.
What? 4, 4, 3, 4, 5.
4, 3.
Nope,
4,
that
3,
was so much worse.
No, 4, 3, 4, 3, 6, 6.
What, like this?
4, 4, 3, 6, 6. Yeah.
Aha, no.
Ah!
This always happens every time. Every time.
How come?
You know what? I'm just gonna roll around on the floor in despair. Okay, we're at 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. Look, this is the best at 3, 3, 4, 5, and then 6.
We didn't even get super goal.
Well, I could get super goal earlier, but you were all like, no.
We might as well just get a super goal then, since we cannot get total
Okay,
equals
fine,
goal.
fine. What am I doing? I've lost my plot. I've lost the plot, Debs-G. You made me lost the plot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a card laying game.
4, 5, 6, 6. See, I had a really good. Okay, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, super goal 42.
Okay,
It's fine. We're rich anyway.
Fine. But we need to buy cake.
There's no cake at the depot because we ran out of ingredients.
Alright.
Okay, mid quiet, late quiet.
Okay.
Well, do we
Right.
have any, I'm looking for a stick.
Why? Whose birthday is it?
It's nobody's birthday. It's just that I don't think we gave the dog a stick yet.
Oh. Suddenly it's so hard to find sticks.
Well, we didn't know we had to save the sticks for the dog that was coming. Nope, there is nothing.
Yeah, just give him a hug.
We can't. I mean, we've already given him a hug this month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is. Oh, we already gave him a stick. Never mind.
Oh, we already did give him a stick. Okay.
Okay.
So, right.
Do we want
Who
to
have we not
continue?
given a? Let's give a present to someone.
Do we even have any presents? Okay, we have cake, crystals, and flowers. So we can give Mars and Nomi and
Oh! Master Pete is in the chat. Hello, Master Pete.
Today we are playing I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.
Which is a
Which
pretty
is
modern
a pretty
game.
modern game. So it's ugly retro girls play pretty modern games today. And Debs-G is slowly going insane. And I have new glasses.
When am I not slowly going insane?
Well, you're going insane because like you're like, oh, let's give presents to friends. Okay.
No,
so
the whole point of this is that we're supposed to find out the people's stupid birthdays.
well,
Right.
Okay.
We have cake. Vase likes cake. Give him a cake. Nobody's birthday is today, right?
Not that we know of. I don't think anyone's birthday isn't quiet, but like, okay, we'll give Vase a cake. Hi, Vase, have a cake.
You ungrateful boy.
Here, I have something for you. Have a cake. Okay.
He's exasperated by our
He
our
appreciates
presence.
it, but it's not his birthday. And we increased by 2 friendship because he's an unfriendly child. Exocolonist, I guess a person who is colonizing exotic planets. I'm not entirely sure. This is just the name of the game. Basically, we're a teenager on an alien space planet. How old are we now?
We're
We
17.
are 17.
We started
years
out at
of
12
age.
years old.
Yes, and now we're 17 years of age, and we are an idiot. As you can see, we only have muscles.
We are meathead.
And not much intelligence, and we don't care about anyone.
Okay.
Uh,
How do we improve our empathy?
we can teach children, or we can cook in the cooking place. Cooking.
Which one will also give us more anything, since we're on a double our physical skills?
I don't think there is anything that allows us to increase empathy and physical skills at the same time. Let
Why
me-
not?
Sounds like a teenager. Master Pete says that being a meathead and not caring about people sounds like. Oh wait, maybe working in the ambibles area might increase empathy and ambibles. Let me just check. Okay.
We've nearly maxed out our
10
animals.
the animals. Oh yeah, we go 3 animals and 2 empathy. And friendship with Cal. So we can 10 the animals. That will increase our animals and empathy, and animals counts under physical skills.
Okay, cool. Let's
Let's
do it.
become the animal whisperer. You and
Yes.
Cal have a deep conversation about the ethics of raising animals for food, both for their products like berries and milk, and for their meat. Cal is dead set against eating meat, as usual, but he's only conflicted about animal products. He says he's learned how to get used to the idea, even though it grossed him out at first. Yeah, a
That's because he
teenager
was-
that just cares about themselves. This game is realistic. It's true.
Okay, so the premise of this game is that we have all grown up in space. We've not actually been on a planet before, although now by this stage we have been on the planet for I think about like 7 years.
Yep.
But our
We were all born on a spaceship.
we were
and
all
now
born on
we're-
a spaceship, so that is why Cal is conflicted about animal products, because he's only used to
eating
eating like
soybeans
recycled
and recycled,
soybean
proteins.
proteins.
Soybean stuff. Okay. And this game also involves this weird little card thing in which you try and make straights.
As we progress through the game, we collect more of these cards, and then we have to use them to make what do you call it? We have to lay them out to make points, to meet points.
Okay, super goal. And there is no
Okay.
need to match anything. We're great. We have lots of points.
Sweet.
4, 5, 6, 5, 8. So you have to either match the cards by color or by number, or you can make straights. But the straights only work if they are going upwards, like 4, 5, 6. So you can't do 6, 5, 4. It can only work one way and not the other. So you
Yes,
get
yes.
bonus points
Because
for-
we are growing, so we can only go in one direction.
That did not make any sense, but sure, we'll go with it.
Yeah. All right.
7 animals, 2 empathy, and 12 kudos. Oh, our animals is maxed out. Late
Oh,
quiet.
what does that mean?
Let's see. New perk. Upgrade pet cards via relaxing. Oh, Igor has brought me a liquid. Thank you, Igor. Oh, so we can upgrade our creature. We have a pet creature here. It's like a mushroom squid.
Baby Cthulhu.
Baby Cthulhu is its name. So if we want to later on, when we're relaxing, if we relax in the park. Oh wait, what's this say? Brains up.
What's brains up?
You've been
Oh!
enlightened by mastering a skill. +1 mental skill increases. Okay, let's go to study.
Good, let's go to school!
Let's hit the books. We're an idiot, so we should hit the
Let's
books.
go to the school.
Yeah, mental
so
increases
that
for
we
3
don't
months.
be as stupid. Wait, hang on, before we do that, whose birthday is it?
Oh wait, it's Puppy Boy's birthday. You're right, and also we.
Dang it! And again, we don't have a stick for him.
We don't, wait, let's see if we can get him some cake.
We have failed because we
We
did
have
not
no
buy
cake. We gave the cake to Vase.
useless vase who was so ungrateful about the cake.
Okay, so just so you know, Master Pete, these are friends that we grew up with on our spaceship. Dees, who likes exploring and is
Depressive
depressive
personality.
personality. Cal, who likes gardening and being dirty, and where's he gone?
He's inside because it's pollen.
Oh, there he is.
Uh,
He's sitting there. There's Cal, who
He's our local pacifist.
who is our local pacifist and does not, and also tree hugger because he likes to grow things. And then there's Mars, who has just winked at us. She is a flirtatious girl. She's a bit bossy.
She's probably going to be the next leader of the colony.
She is probably going to be the next leader of the colony, and also she has a fashion. Look at her fashion sense.
Yes,
Yes, you
fashion.
can have love interest cause teenager feelings, but we have not decided on a friend to. We were just discussing this as we started playing the game. We have not actually paired up with anybody, although our friends are starting to pair up with each other. Yeah. So that's Mars, who has a fashion sense, and we had a friend.
She's good at organizing things.
She's good at
and she's quite
organizing
bossy.
things. Yeah, so she's a bit bossy. And this is Tang.
Tang is our best friend who is slowly turning into a robot.
Tang is our best friend who is slowly turning herself into a robot.
Can you have multiple languages? I suspect that you can.
I've never tried, but like sure.
You can. I think you
an
can
egg!
have multiple.
Do we want to give?
Let's give it to the puppy boy.
Okay, let's give Puppy Boy an egg. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Okay. You can. I
Happy
think you can have
birthday,
multiple
puppy
love
boy.
interests because I get the feeling that the game is
Permissive.
you can quite permissive. I flirted with everybody when I played Stardew Valley. Too right. That's how it goes. That's how you play Stardew Valley. You flirt with everybody, and then so that you can collect more chocolates on gift giving day, isn't it? On stargazing day. That's right. So that everybody comes and brings you a chocolate or a cake, and then you can do better recipes.
Rex accepts your gift with a smile.
I was asked for that girl to bring me a birthday present, and you know what would make this an even better birthday?
What?
He's very flirty.
He sweeps you up into a squeeze before you can protest.
A great big hug!
He laughs. I mean,
Oh.
he used to wear clothes and now he is not wearing any clothes.
Master Pete is covering his face. I asked Master Pete. We were also very shocked at his new wardrobe. When we all turned 17, all of the characters got a new wardrobe.
Yes. Oh, actually, this is interesting. None of them are spotty anymore. Look.
Yes, because they are. Oh,
Yeah, she's not spotty
they are.
anymore.
Yes.
Oh, he wants
Yes.
to talk to us. Okay. You're looking for Rex.
So I think Rex, we were discussing before. Rex was created by
Polyamorous.
the.
Yeah.
Is probably polyamorous, but he was genetically engineered by his colony spaceship, which is a much more military based colony.
Oh,
And
yeah.
our theory is that they were trying to engineer a guard dog type human who would be a guard dog type human who would have be very obedient and
yeah.
be a good soldier. But it turned out that he was a cuddly puppy boy.
Yeah, so he's very friendly and he likes to hug people.
He likes to give cuddles, and he is, I suspect that he's a pack type who
Yeah.
would be the alpha male with many.
Yeah.
With,
I mean, I mean, being that this game is that you guys are in space, and at this point,
we are a cult. It's
already firmly established
Yeah,
that we are some sort of like hippie cult.
Yeah. So what happened is that the first group of colonists, which is your group, came to this planet, and they were like some sort of hippie cult, right? They were trying to be like friendship with everyone and stuff like that. And then a second group of colonists arrived, and they were like from Earth, and they are very military minded.
They arrived
Folks.
several years later.
Yeah, they arrived
And
several
the
years
thing
later.
is that our hippie cult invented the technology with which to jump from planet to planet, and we left the Earth planet, which was in a terrible state at the time.
To go and live
where
in
it was
this-
just basically a war planet.
Yeah.
So we just basically jumped ship like the rats that we are,
Yeah.
and left the messed up Earth behind. So but also our technology, so that anyone could just use that technology in the future.
Yeah. So
So
some
we did
Earth planet-
expect to be followed by more
Other-
Earth people, but of course because they
Well, no,
have
we expected to
been-
be followed by more hippie people, and then these angry people showed up instead.
Well, but I think it's because the hippie people did not consider that if you leave Earth in a warlike situation, you're going to get more militaristic society as a result of that, and then
Yeah.
so
anyway,
so
they
the
showed
more,
up.
So the more militaristic society has now shown up, and we're trying to live together.
Yeah, because the militaristic society also, both sets of colonists crashed their ships. So we crashed our ship and lost our hydroponics department, and the military society crashed their ship and lost like half their population or something like that. So in
Lost all their
order-
leaders, I
lost
think.
all of
They
their
lost all their
leaders.
leaders.
And so in order to survive, the two colonies have joined.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You're looking for Rex by the construction site, but Rex finds you first.
Oh no, tackle hog!
You turn to the source of the yell. Rex is barreling towards you, arms outstretched. You have about 2 seconds to decide how to react. Give him a friendly bear hug, offer a high five, and leap into his arms.
Rex likes it when we flirt with him.
Okay, so
He's that kind of boy.
Yeah, he is a leap into his arms. You ready yourself to launch into his embrace, catching a glimpse of Rex's delighted smile as he scoops you up in his strong arms. He lifts you off your feet and swings you around, laughing.
Hey, O'Shanassy!
Rex exclaims. He holds you easily against his chest.
What's a good girl like you doing in a place like this?
Oh, you're the good boy, Rex. Who's a good boy? Oh, no. Give him a kissy wissy.
Rex likes it when we give him a kissy wissy.
Okay, we will give him a kissy wissy.
It's Dees who does not like that.
That's true. Rex's cheek is warm and soft, and you can feel the curl of his smile under your lips. He sets you down on your feet, cups your face into his hands, and presses a friendly kiss to your forehead.
Oh, nice to see you too, O'Shanassy!
He says, you think you're starting to understand this strange Helio boy and his love of hugs.
So,
Rex asks,
were you
crossing
looking
his
for
arms.
me? What you need?
I just want to say hi. Let's do something fun.
Okay, let's look
Yeah,
at
but
our
we
face.
we do look a little down. Look at
Okay,
our
fine.
sad
Let's be. I've been feeling really
face.
down lately. Let's do that.
lately.
Well, it makes sense because just before this, we were training with
With
Anemone,
with
right?
Anemone.
And she's dealing with her depression
By trying to murder everything.
yeah, that's right. Oh no!
Rex cries. He throws his arms around you again and rubs his hands down your back comfortingly.
I'm sorry, O'Shanassy. Is there anything I can do to help?
Can we hang out for a bit? I just feel trapped, you know. Do you wanna make out about it? Not really.
Oh, I really don't know what to do here.
We can hang out, or I guess we can just smooch all over his face. I'm not sure we want to.
I don't know. We want to smooch all over his
face.
face.
Okay, let's
I
just
kind of
hang
feel
out.
like smooching all over his face is taking advantage of him.
Okay, then we just hang out. We can just hang out. Then we hang
Yeah.
out. Then we hang out. Let's hang out for a
Because
bit.
he's so friendly, you know. I don't wanna. I
Oh,
don't think that.
Rex thinks for a second, then jerks his thumb towards the construction project behind him.
I can't do from work right now, but if you want, you can come see what we're working on.
Rex takes you on a tour of the construction site. He's great company, and basking in his excitement is a pleasant way to spend an afternoon. When you wave goodbye to him so he can get back to work, you feel a little bit lighter. Oh look, we're happy again!
Yay!
Okay,
Now we can do more studying.
yes, this is Nomi Nomi. I'm just continuing our introduction of people. This is Nomi Nomi. They are
yes.
part of the second colonists, right? And
So-
they are, they have not really got a gender.
Yeah, they know they are.
They are
They're
asexual,
asexual.
and they don't really have a gender, and we suspect they were made without a gender and asexual in order to make a very obedient
Well, no, not being
like a
a more
very-
focused,
yeah.
more focused soldier.
a
I
more
think they were
focused
hoping.
soldier, and then instead they got this happy creative
Yes,
sparkle
they have because
person.
she's
They-
not got enough. Oh, sorry, they've got
They
not enough testosterone or estrogen to have a bit more aggression
yeah.
to their personality, and so
So
they
so-
completely failed to
yeah,
make
they
a
failed to
super,
make an
super
angry
soldier out of
super
her.
soldier out of them.
Yeah.
And then
So you got somebody with less aggression as opposed to more
aggression. Yeah, and then this is Anemone. Okay, her name is Anemone. I can't see.
Her name is Nem. Her name is Nem.
Her name
We've
is
given her
Nem.
a nickname, right?
Her nickname is Nem. Her name is Anemone, and we can never seem to stop pronouncing.
You
her
can never
name.
say. Her name
I
is
can't
Anemone.
stop. Yeah, okay. Debs G said her name. I can't seem to stop pronouncing her name. It's like banana na 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 na. Okay, it never ends. Okay, so Nem used to be this happy-go-lucky, sportsy girl. She was part
Yeah.
of the first group to land. So your
the hippie group.
and
Yeah.
the hippie group, and she was like really happy and bouncy and sports like. And then sporty.
Then her brother
And then her
got
brother
murderized.
Well, he got killed in an attack because there
Yeah, he
there
got
are
killed
aliens on
killed in
this
action.
planet. There are aliens on this planet, and every time the sky goes dark, there's a month in which the sky is completely dark for a whole month, and every time that month happens, there is an alien. There's an attack.
The alien planet tries to push back.
Push
I think,
back on us.
against
So
us.
the creatures on this planet attack the colony, and in one of the attacks, Nem lost her older brother, and since then she has
Yeah.
become more. and more-
she's aligned herself with the ideals of the new colonists.
Yeah, because she's upset about her
Because,
brother's death.
She's very angry.
Yeah. And this is Vase.
Vase is a grouchy
Vase
soldier boy.
is a grouchy soldier boy who is.
I think he was the success story of their genetic engineering program.
Yeah, so he's very grouchy, and he's very aggressive, and he's very obedient.
Okay. And we're trying to find out when his birthday is, isn't it?
Yeah, we are trying to find out when it's. We
So
still
we can
have-
actually give him a present.
Yeah, so this is the list of all of our friends, and we still haven't quite figured out. Oh, and this is Tammy. Tammy passed away when we were very little in an accident.
Yes. She
Yeah.
basically passed away the first
Yeah.
On the first game,
On the
isn't
first, yeah, on the first.
within 5 minutes of us playing the game.
Yeah.
She died. It's like,
Oh
oopsie.
no! Master Pete's going to bed. Okay, good
Retro
night,
Girls, it's time
Master
I head to
Pete.
bed. Okay.
Have a nice
Thank you for
sleep.
showing me
But
around.
Yes, we're very
Yes, come and
happy-
join us another time.
join us
or
another
you know,
time.
you can always catch up.
Yeah,
on our other episodes.
Yeah, back episodes on YouTube, because we have a YouTube.
Yeah, I'll
Debs,
put the
show
link in
the
the
YouTube.
chat. I will show the YouTube. www.youtube.
So- It's our friends. Okay, I'm going to go study while you do that, because
Okay, please do.
we need to increase our engineering, because we want to be able to make robots happy.
Yes, so all our back episodes are here on our YouTube channel. So do drop by when you have a chance.
Tang flags you down in the hallway.
Oh, Solanise, do you have a moment? You go on expeditions sometimes, right?
She asks.
At least far more than I do, or would ever wish to. So, would you mind doing me a favor?
Depends. What is it?
Yes, this would be suspicious. It's a small thing, really, and I'm to understand it's not terribly dangerous either.
Tang
I
replies.
simply need you to bring me some hop-high eggs the next time you come across a nest. I would ask these, but, well...
She makes an evocative, dismissive gesture.
Yes, I want to know why.
Okay, why?
For science, obviously.
Tang replies.
It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Just bring me some eggs, or you can tell the chief engineer why you're holding me back.
Okay, I guess.
You see, this is the problem. This is the problem with Tang. She's never appreciative of our efforts to help her. Ever.
And she doesn't really explain herself either.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll.
She feels like she's too smart to
smart
explain
for
herself,
anyone.
and it's
It's a bit rude.
which is a drawback of her personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think you know
Yeah.
what. She's actually copying.
Good
her
night, Master Pete.
Good night, Master Pete. I think she's actually copying her personality from the Grumpy Cheese Engineer instance, because Chief Engineer instance is like that.
Well, she is taking on Chief Engineer's instance discarded.
Oh, thank you for your
parts, isn't it?
subscription to our channel.
Oh, that's very kind, Master Pete. I appreciate that.
Yeah, she is.
Come and see us. Come and see us on the YouTube channel sometimes, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And
join
we
us
do
on Twitch again
alternate
next time.
between daytime and nighttime, so and I'm sure there's a time that
Yeah,
we'll be able
so
to
there'll
see.
be a time that will be more suitable for you.
Yeah.
Okay, see you soon.
Here's your-
Right, I'll keep an eye out for them. I'm not your errand girl. I don't think we're not. We're not
we'll
the
keep
grouchy
an eye-
type.
We are friendly and stupid.
Yes,
I'll keep an eye out for them.
that's all I ask.
Tang replies primly.
They're quite common if the reports from the foragers are to be believed. They tell me that they commonly find nests in the valley of Vertigo. It's positively lousy with them.
Okay, well you
Okay,
wanted to go to
noted.
the Valley of Vertigo.
Yeah,
so
because
that'll
I
make
think
it-
that we've got more stuff to do down there.
Get to work.
I wanna find that pollen place. It's pollen now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the perfect time to go.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, let's be more smart first, because every time we go down there we're not smart enough to do anything.
5. Ah!
What do you wanna do?
5. 6, 4, 5, 6, 6. Can I?
How come 6? Oh, because it's a -2 to brain challenges. What happens if you do 4, 4, 5, 6, 6?
Super goal!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Too bad that we don't have extra kudos for bonus and blah.
Never mind, who cares? We made friends. And we have +5 engineering, so that...
Ah.
Okay. Does that mean we can fix the robots now? Mid-pollen.
Oh, good point. Can we fix the robots?
Nope, we are tills. Oh, whoops. You bump into Tangent after a routine checkup in the med bay.
We haven't found any Hopeye eggs for her yet.
No.
So say, could you wait for a moment? I'm almost done. Let's walk out together.
Dr. Instance gives you a curious look as Tang hurries to catch up to you, but goes back to her work. You wonder if Tang needs something for you or just wants to hang out. Lately, it seems like she has less time for her friends, preferring to work late at the lab. Maybe she's lonely.
Ah. Nice weather we're having.
Tang says as you walk outside.
She's so awkward.
Yeah, you look around. It seems pretty normal for the season. She clears her throat.
It's so different here than it was in space.
She says,
Growing up in a spaceship was so clean and tidy. Here I'm constantly sweeping pollen or dust or spores or what have you of everything. There was some mushroom growing in the corner of the bathroom the other day.
I kind of like it, honestly.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
it's
do.
gross, yeah. We do like it. I mean, like it's...
Yeah, we've been out. It's not gross here. We have been out rolling in the valleys, so
Yeah.
I don't think we think things out like that are gross. Yuck.
Tang says, wrinkling her nose.
You can have it.
You walk for a few more minutes. Tang clearly has something on her mind, so you let her sit with it until she finally steels herself.
I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
She says slowly.
So I've been working on a big project with the chief engineer.
Yes.
Yes, because we are paying attention.
Yes. You nod. She continues.
Well, it's been going really well. I think we're finally over the last hurdle now. Governor Lam thinks it's gonna change everything here in the colony for the better.
Tang seems more at ease than you've seen her in years.
Uh-oh. Truly, I couldn't have done it without you.
Tang says, a slight smile warming her usually expressionless face.
No, I can be a hard person to be around, but I appreciate everything you've done for me. And ultimately for the colony and all of humanity.
What's really going on with you? Happy to have a friend!
I kind of feel like what's really going on with you is a reasonable thing
Yeah,
to say.
Yeah, what's really going on with you? Tang shrugs.
It's nothing.
She says,
I just think it's nice to take a moment to recognize when someone has helped you. I'm trying to do it more. If the last decade has taught me anything, it's that you don't want to wait until it's too late.
she smiles cryptically.
Happy to help a friend.
Because we really don't want to. Tang nods and shoves
We're not
her
making a move
hands
on her. No way.
in the pockets of her
She's our
lab
best
coat.
friend.
Yeah, apparently having exhausted her capacity for heartfelt conversation. Okay, Tang.
All right. Well, thanks
Alright.
for being
Thanks
appreciative.
for being appreciative. Okay, so I guess you wanted to go to the Valley of Vertigo.
Yeah, I'm a bit sad that we're not in a more better mood. Wait, hang on. Whose birthday is it? It's Mid Pollen.
No one's birthday is mid-pollen, I don't think.
Okay, in that case, let's give Cal
let's
a
give
present.
Nomi a present just in case.
Oh yeah, or Cal.
And
But we can't give her a present.
them.
We can.
Yeah, they like it. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not their birthday, but they now want to talk to us.
Okay, so yeah. All right,
Okay.
fine.
Nomi is in their usual spot in the lounge, surrounded by their steadily glowing collection of body pillows and stuffed animals. They're curled up with their arms around a giant plushy creature and seem to be scrolling listlessly through the movies available in the Colony Media Archive. Find anything good? You okay? I find anything good. Yeah, I want to see movies. Let's see
Fine,
movies
anything
together.
good. Yeah. Okay then.
They
Fine.
have like rainbow eyes.
No!
Nomi sighs, tipping over onto their side.
Not since I finished all of Maid Stalker Ares! I can't believe it ended on a cliffhanger! I didn't know what the stratosphere had left Earth before the series finished airing!
Nomi whines.
You have every episode except for the two-parter season finale!
They bury their face against the plushie.
Now I'll never know how it ends.
They sniffle.
It's not fair that we'll never have any new shows to watch.
Sounds rough, buddy. That's just terrible. My girlfriend turned
Maybe
into
we can make up a new ending.
We can make up
or
a new
this
ending.
isn't
or this
about
is
the show.
I think we should make up a new ending.
I think that we need to improve our empathy, so we should go for the empathy.
Okay, fine. This
yeah,
isn't
option.
about the show, isn't it? Nomi wipes their eyes and heaves a big sigh.
Yeah,
They say, not meeting your eye.
guess that's kinda true. It just reminds me that,
They pick at a thread of their plushie.
you know,
They continue quietly.
that everything ends, and sometimes it's a lot sooner than you expected.
Oh, they're facing their mortality.
Well, we don't know who anybody's parents are, or if they have any. It seems like
true.
maybe all of them may have just died when they crashed.
That's true.
When I got here, I remember looking at your huge media library and thinking, wow, galactic! I'm never gonna run out of things to watch. It felt like the whole world was still ahead of me, ready to be discovered. A new planet, new people, a new life.
Nomi digs their fingers into their plushie.
Now it just feels like everything's just on fire all the time, and everyone's always on my case about how I need to grow up. What's so bad about being innocent? Why does everything have to be so grim all the time?
Oh, poor Nomi, I want to give them a hug. They wipe their eyes again angrily.
And I don't get any more episodes of this stupid show I like. It's not fair.
Oh dear. I get that.
I get
it's
that.
hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. It's hard.
Yeah.
Nomi nods, their chin wobbling as they try to keep it together.
Yeah.
They say, tipping their head up to the ceiling and trying to put on a brave smile.
Thanks for getting it, Solana say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Aww. I'm sorry, Nomi. I like how.
Why
they
do you
had-
think we should
Oh,
have
did you see
encouraged
that?
her
Like, they had
creative side?
little, the little exclamation marks on the side of their head. Wait a moment. Did it?
Oh, yeah.
Like little flowers. Okay.
Okay.
I
Now,
guess.
Cal. Let's go get
That's
Cal and give
Cal.
him
Cal.
Did we have a present for him? I can't remember.
No, we can just give him some junk.
Cal. Cal's over there in the corner.
Yes.
Alright.
There we go. Yeah. Have a flower. I know that you don't really like them that much, but it might be your birthday. Okay, it isn't your birthday. We're never going
Is
to
it?
find out Cal's birthday.
We're
Ah!
terrible friends.
Okay, it's
We are
fine,
terrible
it's fine.
friends.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Mine.
Okay, forage in the valley. Increases perception and biology. So that
Fine,
will
let's do it.
increase our
Brain.
Oh wait, it says there. You report to the expedition tent to find not just Utopia but Security Chief Red and Vase as well.
I just can't spare any more of my people.
Utopia's explained to them.
You've already pulled almost all the foragers, and we're already running skid crews in the ridges as it is.
There's one person you can spare!
Red replies, turning to face you.
Hello, Solenase. How would you like to transfer into one of my hunting parties? Utopia tells me you're one of her best explorers. We could use someone like you.
He indicates Vase.
I need someone who can keep up with this one.
Vase puffs his chest up proudly.
No. Why do we need to kill them? Is
Why
a
do
good
we need to
question.
kill
Sure,
them?
Are we a hunting person? I didn't know that
I
we
don't
were.
know,
I thought that we were
well,
collecting animals.
We wouldn't never kill a living creature, but
No, because
why would we
we
need
are
to
happy
kill
to.
them?
Why would we need to kill them? Good
why
point.
would we need to kill them? Vase laughs.
Ho ho ha! Because they're killing us, Solenase. Keep up.
He clenches his fists. It's
Hoo-ha! It's the classic struggle between humanity and nature.
He says.
Nature's not all flowers and rainbows. On Earth, everything and everyone was trying to kill each other for survival, for food, hell, even just for fun. I can't wait to bag a real trophy Zeno.
He chuckles, framing his hands like a painting on the wall.
The first 10-point bug of Autumna.
I don't really want to kill animals for funsies. That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. That's dumb.
Yeah. Red scowls at Vase.
You won't be killing them for fun. You'd be killing them to defend the colony.
Vase rolls his eyes. I guess.
Okay, fine. If
Fine,
we're doing it for
I'd
colony
love to
defense.
hunt, but only if it's for food. Red nods.
Uh-oh, no. Good, I'm here to hear that.
He says, then turns to Vase.
But first, I need to make sure you know the basics. Vase, bring out the Fricky.
Oh no, the Vicky!
No, we're not going to kill the Fricky because you can't eat
Yeah,
that.
we're not going to kill the Vicky. Vase goes over to the tent and brings back a Vicky on a long chain. It's sprightly and bright-eyed. Some might even say cute. And it comes nearly to your waist. Vase looks
That's
proud
really-
of his duty
that's-
as a monster bearer.
That's nasty. We've got a Fricky. I caught this one myself.
Brett tells you.
I'm adding it to the training zoo, so don't kill it, but feel free to give it a few pokes. Then tell me, what are its weaknesses, its strengths? How would you defeat it in a fight?
We have enough amber balls to just analyze it without poking it.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't
I
want
don't.
to.
We're not
poke
going to
it.
attack
Yeah.
it. It's too cute to attack. How could we?
And also, we have a
possibly-
pet. Also, we have a
We
pet
have a
Ricky.
pet
This is
Ricky.
stupid.
This is over there.
Do people not notice that we've been taking this pet Ricky around with us?
Who knows? I mean,
Whoa, 81.
it's fine. It's fine.
4
Okay,
4.
hang on. I got an idea. 3, 3, 3. That gets rid of all of our crappy cards.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, good.
3,
4 4 4 4.
4, 5, 4. 3 for 5, 4. Oh, 3. Oh, bonuses to pairs. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
3,
4 4 4 4.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. There we go. 31. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, we can do it.
Oh. 3,
4,
4,
4.
5, 5,
Oh, it became a 4.
5. Oh, 6, 5, 6. What happened
Okay,
here?
fine. We've super gold.
It doesn't matter. Make it even more better. Now it is the most best.
Okay, fine. Do it.
Yay!
We win!
We are victorious. +2 animals.
Animals. We've already maxed out animals,
Yeah.
so this was
You
pointless.
study for a creature for a long time. It looks nervous, skittering from side to side and making a clicking noise. You throw a stick at it. It leaps up and grabs it in its mandibles. It angrily tears it in half, then glares at you. You think about your own pet, baby Cthulhu.
Ricky!
This one is larger and fungus-like, maybe even closer to the end of the mobile part of their life cycle. You know that one day all Vrikis must take root and become nurse trees for the next generation. We rattle off some other facts you've learned from playing with baby Cthulhu and red lords.
Good!
Red says,
Let's see if you're as good at hunting as you are at identifying them. Come join the hunting squad next month. We'll see how you do in the swamps.
okay, so now we can go to the swamps if we want to go to the swamps. Okay.
Okay,
La la
alright.
la 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 la. Egg! Amanda Manamy likes eggs, so now we have an egg to give her.
Cal likes eggs as well.
Cal likes eggs as well, so we have an egg to give him. Although not,
Oh, there's a flower on the other side down there.
yeah, you come across not one Vriki, but a whole swarm of them. Mostly just baby ones, about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a massive tree, scurrying up and down the trunk. When you see the tree itself under the swarm, you notice it's the same
I think we've done
Yeah,
this one
okay.
before, haven't we?
Yeah, babies.
Okay,
Cthulhu,
so-
that's just okay. I guess,
Oh, we don't
we're
have.
still not brave enough. We have to fight them, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, because we
Fine.
can't find another route because we are too stupid to find another route.
Okay.
5,
so,
5. Okay.
okay. Ooh, card to the right becomes wild.
5, 5,
Oh, it becomes 6.
5, 6. 4, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty good. Okay, cool. We can now max this out and be awesome.
There is no charge for awesomeness.
That's right. We have now super gold beyond the ultimate.
We are
Yay.
victorious. We have increased our combat. Yay, we smack them around.
Okay. That wasn't so hard.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Oh, catch the bristle slug. Always catch the bristle slug. 3, 4.
Cool.
Oh, 4, 4.
Okay, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to find hot eye eggs, right?
Yeah,
Are
but
we
we
in the right
haven't
place?
found it yet. They said it's in the Valley of Vertigo. It's just, you know.
Okay. Oh, the 2, 3.
I'm just
Why are you being
anyhowly at
difficult?
this point.
Why? Because you don't care.
Because we're not
3,
getting
3,
extra
4,
points.
5, 5. Yeah. Oh. Yes, but we don't want to be injured. Because actually we're not very high up on the. Okay. I don't understand what you're doing.
There. Oh, darn it!
Oh,
Oh well. I tried. Hang on, maybe if I just move this one here.
where you put 3, 3, 3, you can put the yellow 3 and the red 3. No, yellow 3 and the red 3 and I meant the yellow 3. Okay,
Super
fine, whatever.
goal! What?
Very good, we win.
We win! Yay, another bristle slug! You're getting good at this! And we got money! That we never use!
Yay! Because there's no cake.
There's no cake to buy! There's so many things in our way. Okay, it's a very angry Briki and... Oh, we can sing to
Sing
it!
to it.
Let's sing,
Sing
to
to
it.
it.
Ah.
La 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 la.
We're a pretty princess.
A pretty princess. 4, 5, 6. Yay.
8, 8, 8, 4. Oh, we already passed.
Yay!
2,
Now we can be awesome.
3, 5.
2, 3.
6.
We've already gone 5. This.
Well, this is fine. We've gone beyond the pay. Oh, it's plus 5 kudos if equals goal. Okay, so.
Oh, so we can just do nothing.
It's just
9.
9. Okay, so 2, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, done! Done!
Yeah, win.
Okay, we're done. Win.
We're done.
Yes.
Good for us.
Yay.
Stupid. Okay, you sing. This is a
Yay,
strange
cash
approach,
monies.
but you've seen it work in vids. Sometimes music can soothe the savage beast. You sing a lullaby, and the great beast looks at you with curiosity. Eventually, its eyes drift closed, and it settles down, tucking its many legs underneath it. It must have been very tired to begin with, like a toddler who skipped their nap. Okay, let's just leave it alone.
Yeah. Why would you kill it? That's so
the
mean.
creature and move on.
My goodness.
Well, if we're like vase, right? Just like kill everything.
Uh-oh, our face is becoming very sad.
This is just going. If we follow it, it's just going to become like a weird tree that goes baru. We've done it before.
Do you think so?
Okay, let's follow it. Okay, we can track it. Let's track it with our perception.
Okay. Alright.
4, 5, 6. Oh no. 5, 6, 7. Oh heck! I'm going to be
Muscles.
super greedy and go 6, 7, 8. Look at me
Okay.
being so powerful. 4,
4, 5.
5. Because I used all of my points earlier. It's fine.
Okay. Yay! We
We
can do
super
it.
goal! Let's just keep going! Why not?
Yay!
We're gonna be
do
the most
it! Just
powerful
put all
forever!
the points down. Just stick them all in.
It's so powerful!
Let's go for the gold.
Oh yeah. Oh, now we're tired.
Oh!
And we went
What?
home. We ran out of energy, so we went home. It's fine.
Oh, we failed to. Oh, look at our angry face. We are ready to kill people.
It's okay. Okay, let's go. We should
Okay,
rest
whose birthday
here.
is it? Whose birthday is it?
Well, we haven't given Vase anything.
We gave him a cake.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, wait, is it his birthday?
I don't know if it's his birthday.
Okay, let's go and see if we can give him an egg for his birthday.
Okay, fine. We'll just
It's
give
late
him-
pollen. Whose birthday is late pollen?
No one's birthday is late pollen. Oh, wait,
Do
let
we
me
know
just
Anemone's
see.
birthday?
Anemone's birthday is early dust, so it's next month.
Oh, right.
Okay, so let's just give this guy. I don't know what should we give him. Give
What
him
we
an
got?
egg.
We've got 2 eggs, so we got 1 for Anemone next month.
Give him a crystal. Oh, give him
No,
a
let's
flower.
give him an egg. He's a meathead. You know, he
Ah!
probably likes. Oh,
Well,
Oh, this is
at
disgusting.
least he gave it to Anemone and didn't waste
but
it.
Anemone likes the taste of these things. Stars only knows why. I guess I'll give it to her.
Well, at least he's nice enough to give his useless egg to Anemone.
Well, at least he knows that Anemone likes eggs.
Yeah, well,
You know.
it's his girlfriend, right? He should.
Yeah.
He should.
Well,
Okay, we're gonna rest here because we can improve our Ambible. Our Ricky
Wait.
can become. We can train our Ricky.
Wait. I want. Oh.
Well, we have
Fine.
no energy. What do you want us to do?
Are you sure we can train our Vicky? Okay, fine.
Yes, it
So-
said
no.
train your
I thought we were
Vicky.
going to try to see if we can give Cal an egg. Or Cal a present.
Yeah, okay, I guess
we,
we can. But I think we've already given.
Oh no,
Carl a
but we
present.
can't because we have
gave
to.
him a
oh,
present
good-
this month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we can't give him another
Okay,
present
right.
this month. I can try.
No, don't bother.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can't give him a present.
Ugh!
Okay, so we know that Cal is not born on the 2nd of pollen, so scratch that off your list.
I am not making a list. Making a list.
Okay.
Hey, it's Penitentiary, savior of the colony. Where did
Okay,
you
well,
leave
we're
my
gonna
little
relax in the
bird?
park so we can train our creature. Oh, there we go. You've been working with baby Cthulhu for months, getting them to follow simple commands. You're getting pretty consistent results with 1 or 2 at a time, but they get bored and wander away if you try to do a longer session. You've set up a small obstacle course in the garden, consisting of a few ramps and balancing beams. Baby Cthulhu looks at the treats in your hands expectantly. Run that obstacle course! Oh no. 5, 5, 6.
Whoa!
What?
Can we do better?
5, 5, 8.
Oh, see, hang on. Oh, plus 6 if that has the highest value,
Yeah.
which we don't.
5, 5, 8. There.
Okay.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 4. 2,
Oh, it
3,
became
4.
2, 4, 5,
4,
6.
5, 2, 4. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we
It becomes
go.
4, 4. Isn't it? Oh, 3, 4, 5,
3,
6.
4, 5,
Yes.
6. That's very good.
Alright, fine.
Okay.
Here we go. Bake Off champion.
6,
6. Oh,
6, 6,
nope.
9. Haha! 5.
Okay, cool. 5.
Now we are the champions.
Can we not do 5,
Not
6,
too
6, 6,
late.
9? Oh.
Sorry.
Why are you so difficult? Okay.
Because I'm tired. A stunning show from Young, and also it's not like we get any bonus points for. If we got bonus
Oh,
points,
look, the Bricky 3!
yeah, we got a Vicky 3.
Okay,
See, what
are
does
we,
Vicky 3
are we
give us?
equipped to the Vicky 3 card? Plus 1 skill on challengement, plus 5 bonus to straights.
Maybe Cthulhu finishes the course and leaves it to your arm, chittering happily. You did it! You trained a Vicky to follow commands. Yay! We took the month off. I want to keep both of those.
Iron stomach.
Okay, late pollen, early dust. Okay, let's take
Right,
a look
somebody's
at our
birthday.
stuff. Yes, it's Eminem's birthday. Okay, so our Ricky has
Oh.
upgraded.
Okay.
Our Ricky has automatically upgraded. Okay, let's go
Cool.
give
Alright.
Eminem her egg. Happy
Okay, and I wa-
birthday
and I-
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday
to you. I give
Happy
you an
birthday.
egg for your birthday.
'Cause you like eggs.
And we
Oh,
got
yes, I guess it is my birthday this week. I kind of forgot.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now let's just go back to the Valley of Vertigo because that's what you wanted to do. Oh, flower!
Are you sure it's in the Valley
Yes,
of
it is.
Vertigo?
That's what she said. She said it's in the Valley of Vertigo. They're everywhere. But then we
Fine,
kept getting
fine.
waylaid by Vicky for some reason.
Okay, this is what happened the last time. Can we go another way? Is there more than one?
Look at, I can't.
Is
I
this-
can't bypass the challenges, and we didn't have a lot of energy last time. So
Yeah. Okay, now we are more better.
okay, so we can just ignore that question mark over there and skip it and go around here. Ooh, flower!
Yay!
Okay, that's it. You come across a cluster of mushrooms. Are they edible? Only one way to find out. Well, there are a few ways if you're not a coward. Okay, let's
Okay.
find out.
3, 3, 3.
4, 5.
Yay. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what happened?
This one is plus. Okay, hang on.
Why are we doing it backwards? 4, 5, 6.
Oh wait, oh. That plus 2, so I need to do it here. 6,
What?
4, 5, 6. This gives a plus. This square is plus 2. It's fine. We're now very good. We're now amazing.
Oh, I see. Yay! We have already super gold. We can just anyhow
Oh,
be.
we super go beyond the super goal. We are super go beyond.
Yay!
Plus 2 biology.
Hooray!
You determined that these mushrooms are not only poisonous but explosive. You mark their location
Nice.
down on your hollow palm so other foragers know to stay clear of the area, and Utopia rings you a few kudos for good scouting.
Oh, we got a brains. We got a brains
We
for
did.
that.
We did get a brain. Oh, there we go. That looks like our. That looks like an important thing. You've been saved a few times from a certain doom, or at least discomfort, and it can't have been a coincidence. Something or someone has taken an interest in you. You're being followed. You're beginning to get a feel for this place and its dangers, so the next time you hear the hiss-click of a nest of hungry snap-bladders, you walk straight towards it, keeping an eye out for anyone watching you from the trees. Then, Just as you're going to have to climb into the darn nest to get your savior to show up, you see a shadowy
Oh-ho.
humanoid figure darting behind a tree. You make eye contact. You both freeze. His almond-shaped eyes widen in his not-quite-human face, and he slips away into the jungle. We shall track him carefully.
Yes. Yeah, don't shout.
Rather than rush after him, you use your tracking skills to carefully follow his path and sneak up on him. You pounce like a manticore, and the two of you tumble to the ground. You pin his arms.
Yes, right.
Ugh, he's purple.
What? It is not
You
a
get a good look at his face for the first time. The long, delicate features, the odd tone of his skin, almost purple, and his glittering alien eyes. Before he can answer your questions, you jump off him and back away.
What's happening now?
What is he? He brushes the dirt from his clothes and stands up tall. Very tall. You have to take another step back to get a good look at him. You catch a glimpse of pale purple wrist under his tattered black sleeves. A delicate like bird bones.
I am a gardener,
He purrs.
and you're trespassing on my planet.
Now that you see all of him, you confirm he's definitely not human. Besides the purple tint to his skin, he's also just constructed differently. Human, but not. And taken as a whole, these little discrepancies add up to something that is decidedly alien. You're an alien? He laughs, a light and infectious chuckle that sounds more animal than human. It goes on for a bit too long. You think he might be poking fun at you.
Actually, you're the alien here, if you think about it.
You do think about it. He's right. He jumps up onto a large rock and crouches, eyeing you thoughtfully.
Let's make a deal.
He says.
What kind of deal? I'm scared.
He speaks with an odd inflection, putting the wrong stress on things, but the words themselves come easily enough to him.
I'm not supposed to talk to you.
He says.
It's against the rules. But since you've caught me, I can grant you one wish.
He smiles mischievously. Is this a joke?
I wish to know more about you, I think.
Yeah, I wish to know more about you. I wish to know more about you. He gives you a sly look.
In times, let us say, I hope we...
He pauses and his eyes unfocus for a moment. He stares straight ahead, unblinking. Then he slowly stretches like a cat and stands up.
Well, this has been fun, but I'm afraid duty calls.
He doffs an invisible hat towards you.
My name is Symbiosis, by the way. Or Sim, if you like.
He jumps behind the rock and disappears. Literally,
Wow.
he disappeared. You search all around and can find no trace of where he might have gone or how. Stars! You just met an alien!
Cool, we should tell Dees. Dees is into
This
aliens.
is into aliens. We should tell these.
Dees has probably met him.
This did mention he met an alien out there once, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Oh, there's the Hopeye. There we are. There's the
Where?
Hopeye.
Where is it?
There.
Aha!
Okay.
It's got an exclamation mark.
Yeah, you spot a Hopeye nest, just like Tangent asked you to find. There are 9 eggs inside, all packaged in what looks like a delicate spun glass cocoon. You don't see the parents. Steal some eggs!
Yes, let's do that.
You break a little hole in the cocoon and put 3 of the eggs in your bag. They're a little gooey. You hope they don't break. You turn and come face to face with an adult Hopeye. Understandably, it looks bitten mad. It drums its powerful foot on the ground in warning, and 4 more pop out of the undergrowth and start hissing at you. You should have known these sociable little creatures raise their young communally. Okay.
Use animal psychology.
Yeah,
We've
let's
got
just use animal
animals.
psychology. Ooh. You've learned from the holopedia that the 2 different sets of eyes on the Hopeye have different purposes. The large, bulging eyes on the top are hardwired for perceiving danger, but their small, forward-facing ones... What?
Okay, fine.
Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because I'm reading it.
Are more concerned with finding food. If you're not food and you're not danger, you throw yourself onto your belly and wriggle away while the Hopeye stare at you curiously. When you're a safe distance away, they return to poking at their violated nest in confusion. Like,
Cool. we have wriggled the way out of here. We've caterpillared our way out.
Okay, very good. We are the best at ambibles. Okay.
Okay, so can we visit another place from this location or cannot?
Cannot. We can only go one location per month. What we
irritating.
can do is just I think there's another boss thingy at the end of the path, but I think it's the
Okay,
end
let's
of-
go get it.
I'm just gonna see. I think it's over that way somewhere. Can't really see where I'm going. There's something or else let's scope it out. The lumpy ground.
Oh no. Okay. That does
Okay,
not look
hang
good.
on. I got better idea. 7. What? Cut becomes 3.
Oh, car becomes 3.
So lousy.
Dang it.
Okay, fine. 8, 3, 8.
Oh no, there's a 3 right in the center there.
This is so depressing.
Oh gosh.
Never mind, it's fine.
Okay, fine. We still win. We're still
we
winning.
We're still winning. We are
Okay,
winning
let's
of
have
the
4.
best.
That's
Yeah,
it,
we
yeah,
are so
2 and
powerful.
4,
Who
3.
cares?
We're no longer just maxing it out.
Oh, we got a watato. We eat a watato. Yay! Okay, we got a flower. And then we have to go. Oh, there we go. There's like a creature there.
Oh no, it's a manticore. Our combat is alright. Good thing we went for combat training that time.
Murderized. You decide to take
Yeah.
a shortcut through the jungle to a path you sure was just up ahead, and now you're lost. Everything looks the same here. The plants are too high to see any landmarks, and you swear some of them move when you aren't looking. Yes, we just orient our way because we're geniuses.
Let's do it.
Whee! Okay. Hello, manticore. Oh, it's an egg. I'll take the egg. The manticore.
This is now our egg.
Yes. The Valley of Vertigo spans a huge and relatively safe area, so it's rare to see other foragers out there. It's surprising then to come across Utopia and 2 other foragers crouching in the underbrush.
Psst, Zelanase,
Utopia hisses, beckoning you over.
get over here.
You slink to the other foragers. Through a gap in the underbrush, you spot a terrific sight. A fully grown manticore has fallen into a nest of at least 20 snap brothers, and they're engaged in what looks to be a battle to the death.
I've got 10 kudos on the snap ladders.
She says,
I fell into a nest once. I was laid up in the med bay for a week.
Poor manticore.
one of the other foragers says.
What a way to go.
The last forager snorts.
Who cares? After what they did to Hell, every manticore can rot for all I care.
The manticore roars in pain as it's torn apart by the whip-fast, hungry snap bladders. Help the manticore! Bet on the manticore! Bet on the snap bladders!
Help the manticore.
Da-da-da-da! We are going
We shall make the manticore our friend.
our pet friend.
Our pet manticore for defending the colony against other manticores. What I say. Wow, this is an easy challenge for us.
Yes, because we are so good at ambibles.
All right.
Aha!
2, 3.
We are already goal. Okay.
Haha, we win.
How
We
much do
can
need
now
to super
put
goal?
anyhow.
Oh wait, okay, hang on.
We've
Let me just-
already super gold.
No, here we go. What? Okay, hang on. 2.
5 kudos to total equals gold.
How much is the goal? 8. So, I guess
2 and
we
then
have
maybe
5,
put a 0.
5, 6, 7,
0.
8. There we go. Now we match.
Haha, we win. Nice.
1 card. Yay! 2 animals plus 7
Yay.
kudos. Utopia tries to stop you as you bust through the underbrush, dedicating yourself to the best distraction your weak, fragile human body can be. Enough of the snap bladders turn their focus on you that the manticore is easily able to pick the others off. Crunch, munch, snap! Off go enough hits in the manticore's powerful jaws that the survivors cut their losses, disappearing back into their burrow. We got a new card. +1
Ooh,
to
helping an
strength
animal.
challenges.
Oh, that's Cal in the corner there. Or is that
Now
us?
you find yourself face to face with the manticore, Vertumna's perfect murder machine. It looks at you quizzically.
Arr!
You look back. You feel a weird connection to this creature. Suddenly the manticore roars, lunging at you and lashing its great mane. Wise humans scream in terror and get the hell away.
Ah!
Luckily, the manticore
man.
is too wounded to bother chasing you. You and the other foragers make it away without injury. Let's go home, because then we have enough energy to go and take the eggs to Tang. Otherwise, you have to take
Wouldn't
another
we have
break.
that anyway?
No, I mean, we keep
Oh
exploring.
no, because
yeah.
we can research the eggs then.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Let's
Okay,
go
we
home.
home. You spend the month exploring. +2 perception, +2 biology. This
Yay!
year's Vertumnalia is ushered in with a big military band. Horns and drums supplemented by recordings of parade music from Earth. Governor Lam strides out of command on a grand red carpet and ascends the stage to raucous applause.
Thank you, everyone.
He calls out over the din.
Look at you! Look at this colony! Finally, truly united! All it took was a common
He
enemy.
declares.
I look at you, beautiful people, you strong people, you good human people, and I see a fire in your eyes. I see courage in your hearts. I see a colony that's ready to win. I see a colony that's here to stay, Vertumna. Do you hear me?
He raises his arms and roars.
Do you hear me, Vertumna? We humans aren't going to hide anymore.
Lam gestures for Security Chief Red to join him on stage, then continues.
The original fugitive colonists got it wrong. In Roman mythology, Vertumnus was the god of cultivation, not of rampant chaotic growth.
He clenches his hand into a fist.
We need to clear the field before we can plow it. Vertumna won't be safe for human life until aliens are eradicated.
Red crosses his arms and nods his agreement.
We've just made a friend with one.
There's more to this plan than Lam is letting on. Lam descends from the stage and does a receiving line of handshakes and fist bumps. In the vacuum left by his presence, Chief Administrator Seek takes the podium and clears their throat.
I want to announce that this would be the last year that this festival contest will be held.
What?
Yeah, I say, what?
What?
Dang it!
The sound of protest rises
We've been working so hard.
the crowd, and near the front, Lum just shrugs theatrically and mouths, "Not my fault." The Sikh looks down at him pointedly, then continues.
This war will use our most colony resources at a tremendous rate, including the most valuable time.
Lam takes the stage again and soothes the crowd.
I do have some good news.
He declares,
Starting today, the colony is going to be granting requests from people who want to have children.
a happy murmur burbles through the crowd.
Yes, that's right. It's time to start on the next generation of Vertumnans and secure our future. For children!
Lumps.
Humans!
Okay.
Humans!
Anyway, about this war
Yeah.
on nature, because
Yes,
this is
I think so.
stupid.
Because this is stupid and because we did it already one time. I think it's stupid.
Cal says immediately.
I know survival is important, but we don't have to kill things in order to survive here.
Mars rolls her eyes.
Duh, of course you think that.
She mutters.
Personally, I think Lum is a total nullhead. He's not that much older than me. What, like, is he 24 and everyone listens to him?
She flips her hair over her shoulder.
Oh, they should listen to me instead.
Finally,
Alright.
you're all called to participate in the games, the last ones, maybe forever. If this war on nature ever ends, you'll probably be an adult. As your friends all separate into their usual games, you realize it's maybe the last time that you just get to be kids. What
Aww.
do you choose? Or we can do anything.
Okay.
I don't do the
Okay,
bake off. It gives us rainbow
why?
cards.
We've already done the bake off. Okay, well, hang on.
We've done every single one
Fine.
of these.
Have we not done? We have not done Xeno Wrangling. That's new.
Okay, but the reason why I want to do the bake off is because it gives us rainbow cards.
Okay, fine. Let's do the bake off.
And also because I like baking.
Okay.
You join Cal in the kitchen.
We're grouchy right now.
Yes.
I tried to come up with a better pun than bacon, but I couldn't.
He sighs.
It's too good.
This year's theme is pie. You're responsible for forming a delicious flaky crust and a delectable filling. No soggy bottoms.
Okay then.
Cal sits up straighter.
Wait, I got it.
He cries.
Let's see who has what it bakes.
Oh,
Cal.
Cal, you're so
Cal,
terrible.
no.
No. Cal, stop. Oh no, I got a really bad locked card.
Uh-oh. Can we do it?
Hang on.
How come we have 250?
I
2450?
can't move this.
Oh darn it.
Okay, 450.
That's pretty bad.
3,
Okay.
4, 2, 3. Okay.
E.
6.
667? No. Oh.
Oh, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
okay.
we're not going to win. Oh, 21. Oh, we can hit 21.
21, we can do it. We can hit
2,
21. That's
3.
not a problem.
2, 3, 4. Oh, we
Why
go.
aren't we?
9! Yay!
Win!
Victoria!
You super golded. Yes.
Yes.
Very good, everybody.
Very
Well
organizing.
done.
Cal's pie
Well
comes out
done.
technically perfect. Golden brown and flaky with a tart bubble fruit jelly, but the taste is kind of bland. It's just so-so. The judges remarked that it could have used salt. Your pie, on the other hand, comes out looking and tasting great. You clearly have what it baked. Oh no!
Oh, boo!
Oh! Aha! After the festivities,
Wah, wah.
everyone is supposed to take a few days vacation. You and your friends relax, but the adults move around the colony like ants in a hive, fortifying the walls and preparing for the human offensive against the planet. Wah,
This is
wah,
bad.
wah.
Could we have done anything about this?
I don't know, but let's give presents.
Okay,
here's
alright.
Cal.
It's
with
Dust.
his Mouth.
Whose birthday is Dust?
You plan to hang out with Cal today, but when you get to the geoponics stir, it's worryingly dark inside. You fumble around in the red emergency lighting until all the lights come back on with a heavy chunk of a breaker being flipped. You blink into the sudden blinding light until the figures of Cal and Chief Engineer Instance resolve themselves in your vision.
What?
Absolutely. Absolutely no more of that, young man.
Instance scolds Cal as he cradles his hoverboard in his arms.
The power grid is not your plaything.
I understand, Auntie. I'm sorry.
Instance mutters to herself as she passes you.
Honestly, all of this over a toy.
What toy?
His hoverboard. He's hugging his
Oh.
hoverboard.
Hey, Dudette.
Cal greets you.
Sorry, I meant to meet you outside after work, but
He looks down at his hoverboard.
my board wouldn't start, and I figured it was maybe out of juice. But when I plugged it in, it threw off all these sparks, and then the whole power grid shut down.
Oh, Cal's
Can we fix
shoulders
it?
slumped. Oh yeah,
Yay!
Okay.
I was gonna ask Dr. Instant to take a look at it, but she told me she doesn't have time to fix a dumb toy.
Let me take a look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's fix it. Well, okay.
Cal says slowly,
Guess-
handing over the
Guess
lifeless.
you're pretty good at fixing things. Yeah, we are, because we have been doing the engineering for just this purpose.
You open up the hoverboard and poke around in its guts for a while. After about 20 minutes of fruitless prodding, you have to admit defeat. You're like 75% sure you know what's broken, and 0% sure you know how to fix it. In fact, you might have made it worse! Whoops. Well,
Aw,
at least Cal
at least
is
you
a more
tried.
friendship. You hand the hoverboard back to Cal, who cradles it sadly in his arms.
Thanks for trying, Solana say. Really appreciate it.
It's always kind of sad when a piece of old technology needs to be retired, but Cal seems to take this one harder than most. He hugs the hoverboard to his chest and excuses himself, not wanting to hear your goodbye. Oh no, we ruined the hoverboard! Okay, you know what? Here, I'll give you an egg, because we know you like eggs.
Is it your birthday?
It's not his birthday! Okay, so now we know Cal is also not born in mid-dust. Okay, let's give Rex a stick.
Do we have a stick?
No, we do not. Never mind, we'll just give him a hug. Okay, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Okay, let's give Nomi a present.
Is it her birthday?
I don't know anymore. Oh, it is her birthday!
Yay!
Yay!
Happy
Nomi is
birthday
face
to me! I can't believe you remembered.
making
Thank
her grabby
you.
hands at the crystal.
Yes!
Yay! It's a Nomi birthday. Okay.
Okay, good. That means it's nobody else's birthday.
Yeah,
So let's stop giving out presents.
forget about anyone else, we don't care.
That's right. Okay, we're in what's our brains
We were
thing?
going to go
Do we get more
anyway to
brains?
engineering because we need to give the Hopeye eggs to Tangent.
Can we not just wait? No, talk to her first to give her the
No,
hot
we
pie
can't
eggs,
give
no.
her the Hopeye eggs by talking to her. Remember, we always have to. When Tangent asks you for stuff, oh, want to study together? Oh, we can study together.
Yes, we are smart for our age.
Okay. You offer to help Tangent with her schoolwork.
I'm not working on school anymore.
She says,
Chief Engineer instances I am smart for my age and my talents are wasted in school.
she opens her holopalm and shows you some of her lab notes.
There's so much work though.
She complains.
Honestly, maybe it would be just better to be like everyone else. Unintelligent people seem happier.
Just then, Nem drops by with a squad of soldiers, all marching in time. She gives you a little wave, then cringes as the leader barks at her to keep her eyes forward. Tang shudders.
Forget I said that. I'll keep being smart, thank you.
See, you can't really give her stuff. You have to, you
Well then,
have
how
to-
do we know which one we do?
You go there, and then you just
Is it
go
working?
to engineering. Because last time we met her in engineering, you just go to
Is
engineering.
it? Are you sure? Because is it studying life sciences?
Okay, you know what? I will save. And then if it is not working, okay, then
Okay.
we will. But I think we just go and study engineering. You're in engineering very late today. You're starting to nod off. Consider packing up for the night. You see Tangent and Instance leave the lab without knocking the door.
Oh, here
They're
we go.
heading back towards the living quarters. Usually they're so cautious, but it's late. They must be very tired to have forgotten. They've been working on something together in secret. Do you want to find out what? Yes! Let us sneak in with our sneaky selves.
Yes, let's find out. That's the whole
Do-
point of this.
Checking to make sure the coast is clear, you slip into their office. It's just off the bay. Every flat surface is dedicated to experiments. The whiteboard is covered in dense scribbles and diagrams, and the garbage bin is filled with wrappers of discarded soy meal replacements. It smells like stale coffee and sleep deprivation in here.
That's right.
The holoscreen terminal is still active. It seems strange that they left it on. You get the feeling that maybe they weren't done for the night. You'll have to be quick. Okay, examine the whiteboard or examine the computer. Let's search the No, actually
Search
the
the
computer
computer.
might scream.
Oh, okay. Examine the
Okay,
whiteboard.
No, examine the whiteboard. It's a disorganized mess of scientific shorthand and half-finished diagrams, not yet polished enough to be entered into the official lab holo record. You see a lot of important notes, but very few relevant ones. There's so much noise to signal, it's hard to make sense of. Decipher it with our genius organizing!
Yay!
You pour over everything Tang and Instance have been working on, slowly putting together the pieces. What you find
Oh,
is
no.
chilling. After researching the shimmer fungus together, they decided to bioengineer a more powerful virus that uses the same pathways but only affects native Vertumnan creatures. It would sever the existing symbiotic relationship between Vertumnan fauna and fungi and be completely fatal to its host.
That's not good. We
no,
don't know
is it-
how that's going to affect the planet.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
That will kill everything on the planet, well, everything that walks, swims, or flies, leaving it empty and ready for human colonization. But why would they do this? You dig a little deeper and find not instance research logs, but her personal logs, written on real paper with a cover page that reads, "In my defense, upon my death." You read through the papers in
gosh.
which Instance details being approached by Lum shortly after the Helio landed and he took control of the council. The Helio had been sent to retrieve congruence and bring justice to justice the people who stole her. Instance primarily, but also Hal and your mother. When they realized they could never return to Earth, Lam became interested in Instance's research instead, particularly her research into Vertumnan ecology. Under threat of execution, Instance was essentially forced to pivot her research into finding a way to cleanse the planet for human colonization. She writes that she tried to shield the other scientists from her work for their protection, but that she couldn't keep the secret from her apprentice Tangent. She speaks highly of Tangents, almost as a mother would talk about her own child. She grieves that she couldn't protect her too.
Oh no.
You scan copies of the missives, at least you have evidence now. So that's what
This
they
is
wanted
no
the
good.
eggs for. To test the horrible
To
disease.
test the creature, yeah.
That's depressing.
That's really sad. Okay, I need to go to the little girl's room while you're doing this.
Okay. Being abandoned by my own sister, but at least the kudos equals the goal. Oh, you find Tangent in engineering and set down the bag of scorchy gooey Hopeye eggs. Her eyes go wide. You found them, she exclaims. Well, that's wonderful. I was beginning to think you've forgotten all about my request. You know what? I'm going to wait because I'm sure Debshi would want to read this. So, we shall begin our reading of the Royal Horticultural Society's Pruning and Training Guide. Ahem! Let's see. I'm just okay, here we go. A dictionary of conifers. Araucaria, elegant evergreen conifers with spirally arranged leaves, mostly native to warm tropical climates with a dry season. Pruning is seldom required except to remove damaged branches. Araucaria heterophylla, which has fan-like whorled branches, is often grown as a house plant. Araucaria araucana. Araucana is a kind of chicken, but I'm pretty sure they're not referring to a chicken in this thing. Okay, anyway, also known as the monkey puzzle tree. The monkey puzzle tree produces persistent ovoid female cones to 15 centimeters long. Hardy in cold climates, the monkey puzzle tree is conical when young, becoming rounded and losing its lower branches as it grows older. It has whorled branches with triangular ovate, leathery, sharply pointed dark green leaves that are persistent for about 10 years. When to prune? Pruning is best undertaken in spring before growth starts. Substantial oozing of resin from pruning cuts is normal and actually protects the tree from infection. Training and pruning. Remove competing leading shoots to retain the characteristic shape. Side branches may also be removed to allow access beneath the tree, or if they are damaged or diseased. Plants damaged by weather may regrow, and selective pruning can be used to produce an attractive crown. Oh, that's very nice. So yes, the Araucana is a kind of chicken which I'm actually thinking of raising here. They grow, they lay green or, I think they lay green or blue eggs. Olive green eggs, I believe. They're very fancy chicken. Debshi is not back from her little girl's room, so I guess what I can do now is grab a chicken, show it off. That's right, I have to be here and entertain the masses, so I will be right back, masses. to entertain you with adorable chicks. Just stay there. Don't move. Masses. I mean, hello, chicka 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 chicka. Hello, chicka 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 chicka. Oh. Oh. Look at you.
Oh, hello.
Look at how big you are. Oh. Look at how big the chick is. It's massive. It is a giant chick. And it is
Pretty.
adorable. And its name is Sweet Pea. And it is very cute. And Debs G is back.
I am back.
Debs G, I have become crazy and decided to retrieve a trick to entertain the masses because you went away for so long. Look at it flying.
Hello, Chicky. Hello, Chicky.
It's very big now. Look at how big it is.
Stick it in front of the camera so we can see it. That's very good.
It's a huge, huge bird now. Look at it.
Oh, it is very big.
Yeah, come here.
Wow.
You're almost a chicken now. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in the box.
What have I missed?
We not much. We got an extra kudos because I matched it perfectly. Oop.
Okay, great. Oh, it looks like we're going to talk to Tangent about these eggs.
And then we were going to give Tang the eggs.
Oh, so she hasn't used them for the.
Yes.
She reaches for the eggs, but stops. Wait, what is that sound? Are they?
They are. You hear a wet cracking sound coming from the bag. You're about to reach. That's the miracle of life, Atumnan style. What do? Let's analyze
the process. Yeah.
Pull out your
because-
hollow palm and prepare to take notes. Why miss this opportunity? You and Tang watch in wonder as the gel-like shell of the largest Hopeye egg splits like a ripe melon in the sun, spilling out a tiny, squirming pink baby in a small puddle of amniotic fluid. You watch the last two eggs intently, but through the clear eggshells, you can't see any movement inside at all. Not even a heartbeat,
It's okay.
Tang says.
We only need one.
The tiny Hopeye is on its foot, within minutes, taking cautious little hops on the sleek surface of the lab bench.
Magnificent.
Tangent says, keeping the palm-sized Hopeye from falling off the table.
I expected them to be helpless at birth, like kittens or birds. They're already moving around like an ungulate. Incredible. I can't wait to study it.
No, I'm keeping it! It's my baby now! Yeah, I don't want her to experiment on it.
Will she keep it as a pet, or will she actually experiment
No,
with anything?
she wants to study it, which means that she's probably going to experiment on it. I'm going to keep it as my pet.
Okay. Well, she wanted a Hopeye. She should have said so.
I think she
Just
wanted the
collect the
eggs,
one.
and then the egg hatched, and then she's like, well, now I have a Hopeye, I can do evil experiments on it. I mean, they are working on a Genjanier plague, so you know. Yeah,
No,
I'm keeping it.
I am keeping
It's
it. I think
mine
so.
now.
You're going to what?
Tang deadpans.
After I specifically asked you to bring it back for me?
She sighs.
You're the worst, Solanacey. But I suppose it's your decision. Yay! It's kind of cute in a way.
Tang says, rubbing under its little nubbin chin with her finger.
What are you gonna name it?
Mrs. Huffington, Sir Hopsalot, Optimus Prime, Hop Solo, something else.
Yes, we're going to call it the 1 foot wonder. That's right. Yes, 1 foot wonder. Yes, that's right.
You pick up your baby 1 foot wonder and hold it to your chest. Be careful with it. You're a parent now. Okay.
Cool.
Great. Oh,
Okay,
wait,
great.
Tang wants to talk to us. She's probably really cross about the. Oh, it's late dust. Okay, hang on. Let me just.
You know what? Tough cookies.
Yeah. I mean, you
You-
are
if you-
making
you-
an
if she-
evil. Oh, gain 1 less stress. Okay, I put on the Hopeye as my clothes now. I mean, it's we're wearing it.
We're wearing it as clothes. Okay.
Tang seems especially troubled today, so you invite her on a long walk.
Oh,
around
look at the
interior
Hopeye is following us around as well.
Yes. That's it only if I mean you have to put it on for it to follow you, but yes. That's Tang's thing, thinking walks. She's touched that you know her that well. She talks in fitful bursts, then lapses into long silences. Finally, she stops and puts her hand on the wall like she's bracing herself.
Selena say, something's been bothering me.
She says, clenching her other hand at her side. She collects her words with great difficulty.
Is it morally defensible to do something that people wouldn't approve of? If you're doing it in their best interests? What if you don't have a choice?
I know about the engineered plague. We should just... Yeah, we know about the engineered plague.
Yes, let's just tell her. Just come clean on it.
Tang smiles, though it doesn't reach her eyes.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
She says quietly.
Sometimes it seems like you know everything that goes on in the colony. Thank you again for your help. You were really instrumental in overcoming several hurdles, whether you knew it or not.
Lum is just...
Oh no!
You're committing
Our friendship
genocide.
with them is terrible. Is our friendship with them terrible?
No, our
I thought
friendship
she
with
was
them is
more
not
pes-
high enough. How high is our friendship
Ah!
with them? 82.
We lost one because we took
We
away
it
her
hot
hot
buy,
buy.
but like, I wasn't going to let her engineer with it. Okay, it's committing genocide. It is genocide.
Lum is just using you an instance.
You want to say that?
She knows that she's committing genocide.
I'm just using you an instance.
So what?
Tang retorts.
I would do anything for instance. Do you think it's easy being as smart as I am and constantly being held back because I'm just a kid? Instance is the only person in the colony who's ever treated me with respect.
Tang sets her jaw.
Without her, who would I be? An alcoholic like my mother? A dysfunctional loser like my brother? You're committing genocide, Tang. Yeah.
Committing genocide,
Point out.
Tang.
Wrong compared to what, Solana say?
Tang says angrily.
We're all going to die here if we don't do anything. Our explosives are going to run out, and the attacks will keep happening if the air or the food or the weather doesn't kill us first. Don't talk to me about morals.
She continues.
I'm doing what I have to do. If you want to survive, you have to make the hard decisions.
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah, I think she's going to
Yeah.
end up killing us as well as the planet.
Yeah.
What would you know?
She retorts.
You're just another ignorant ape grunting fire bad without realizing that you're looking at the future of humanity.
She pushes herself off the wall and walks away.
Oh no! Our friendship with her is not good enough to help
It
her.
looks like Tang won't be convinced. If you want any hope of stopping her in instance from releasing the virus, you need to plead. You need to go over her head or plead with the governor directly, or do something a little more drastic. Maybe you should ask someone else who knows Tang really well. There is one person who would do something.
What do you mean, these?
This. Should we
Oh.
tell this? I mean, we should tell this.
I suppose. Oh, these wants to talk to us anyway.
Yeah. You and this are sitting.
You know what? Our persuasion is really lousy.
It's true! No one on the expedition, shelling bobber seeds with your teeth and spitting the hard bits on the ground. Now and then, one of you points out something a passing surveyor does, or spots something under the mush trees. This is the easiest way to talk to Dees, by not talking at all. Dees has always been like this. Being isolated from the other kids has made him thoughtful. Out of everyone, you think Dees might understand about Sim and be able to keep the secret. Do you tell him? Yes! We should tell Dees about our alien friend. He's into aliens.
This is our friend, and this understands the planet.
You tell Dees you saw something interesting when you were out on the expedition. Dees perks up immediately, turning to look at you.
Yeah, what?
He asks. I met an alien! His jaw drops, and his face goes an interesting color. You're worried for a moment that he's going to be upset with you for teasing him, but...
No way.
Dees hisses, leaning in.
But I met an alien too, Selena say. What was yours like?
We want to flirt with Sim.
No, I don't want to
like
flirt with
us,
Sim. Like
but
us,
an
but an
alien?
alien? Yes, I think so.
You describe Sim, his long dark hair, his big eyes, his faintly purple skin, the way he never seems to answer any of your questions. Dees stares at your face.
Wait, you met Sim too?
You nod, and Dees's hands fly to his head.
He said he met another human girl, but he didn't say who it was. It was you this whole time.
Huh.
He made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone else.
Dees says earnestly. It's a weird expression on him.
If the Helios found out about the gardeners, they'd probably just try to kill them like they kill everything else. So, we can talk about Sim, but we have to keep it a secret.
So, the Western Ridge ruins. Oh, this would be our secret. The Western Ridge ruins.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the gardeners are related to those ruins somehow.
He shakes his head.
I asked Sim if the gardeners built what used to be there. He said the ruins built the gardeners. He's always speaking in riddles.
Okay, this will be our secret.
Why hide him, I think, is important.
We know that he said, why hide him? The Helios people will explode him.
Yes, but we don't know what we also don't know what Sim's
That's true.
agenda
Agenda
is.
is. Hey, why
Yeah.
hide him? These looks at you like you've grown a second head.
I don't know about you, but I'm done with people making fun of me for knowing the truth. I want to protect Sim.
He says quietly.
He's one of the only people who's ever tried to know the real me, you know. It's different for you. People like you, so let us say.
Oh, people like you. They like you, not people like you.
Oh, people like you, so let us say.
He rubs his cheek.
Sim is my everything. If he needs me to keep him a secret, I will.
Okay, so he's dating Sim.
Is he?
Okay, this will be our
Okay.
secret. I guess.
Okay, this will be our secret. I guess we don't have an option.
Dees nods, looking
Good.
serious. He says simply, then repeats it.
Good.
You go back to shelling bobber seeds in silence, watching the colony go about its business.
This is going to be problematic.
Okay, I guess we need to talk.
Oh, he wants to
still
talk to him
us
again.
some more. Oh, Dees flags you down outside the gates. He's covered in dust and grime. He must have just come back from an expedition.
Hey, Solana say, have
He
you seen
says-
my sister? I went to drop off my gear at our quarters, and it looks exactly the same as I left it. I sent her a message on the holo, but she left me unread.
He frowns and ruffles his hand through his hair.
You work with her a lot, right? Is she okay? She's not living in the lab. Well, she's working on the literal plague. I think we should just tell
Well,
her.
she is working on a literal plague. Dees gives you an incredulous look.
Uh-huh. Sure, a plague. Right. Look, I know my sister is a huge bee,
He continues.
but she's not literally an evil genius. Ooh, dang. Destroyer of worlds. Seriously? Stop messing with me, we're too old for that.
I'm not joking. Dees.
I think so, we are quite good friends with him.
Yeah, I'm not joking, Dees. The tone of your voice makes Dees pause.
Wait. You're serious? That's what they're working on in there?
You nod and give Dees a quick summary of what you've learned and how. By the end, he's gone so pale he almost looks green.
I don't want to believe it.
He mutters.
But if what you're saying is true, it'll kill everything, won't it? Not just animals either. The fungal pathways are integral to all life on Autumna. Tang has no idea, does she? She thinks she's so smart, but she's always been too proud to get out there and dig around in the dirt to see what's really going on.
Dees looks like he's about to be sick.
They release the virus, it'll be the end of everything, even the gardeners.
Dees takes a few steps away and looks out into the wilderness, covering his mouth with one hand as he thinks. Eventually, he turns to you. His face is expressionless.
I'll take care of this.
He says cryptically, "Oh, you'll talk to her?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" Dees starts, then lapses into silence. He stares past you at the engineering building.
Just let me deal with this, Selena say. Thanks for telling me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's just gonna blow everything up! No, he can't, because he's not
He
exposed.
did blow everything up! Look, you're
No, he
whining.
didn't. We can't have because we've run.
Colony -2 defense.
Dang it! We've run out of explosives. He can't possibly have blown everything up.
You're whining. There's explosive mushrooms.
Oh yes, I forgot about those.
You're winding down.
Boom shrooms.
Boom shrooms. Scrolling through the colony social media when an explosion rocks the colony. Oh my gosh! You are pelted by knickknacks and mementos falling off your shelves as the blast wave rips through the living quarters, stealing the air from your lungs.
No.
Ears are still ringing when you run out of the living quarters, passing people in various states of undress as you all filter outside in shock. Outside, you're greeted by the acrid smell of burning plastic and metal. The engineering building is on fire. The laboratory and medbay wing is completely engulfed in flame, smoke pouring from the open door.
Oh no.
Congruence's fire suppression system is doing its best, but everything there is toast. The engineering equipment, the live experiments, the chief engineer's lab, and personal research all destroyed. Any samples of their engineered virus, probably. You cover your mouth and nose with your shirt just in case. Time pushes past you, getting a few meters closer to the flames and entrance before she falls to her knees and clutches herself. She stares forward as if in a trance, a Dutch smudge of silhouette against the fire's blinding orange light.
Oh boy.
You look around and meet the eyes of the chief engineer. She looks impassive as always, her jaw set as she watches the destruction of her work. For better or for worse, they won't be releasing that virus anytime soon.
I don't think we've done anything except delay it.
The mood the next day is somber. You volunteer to help the construction crews pick through the rubble and sort it to be repurposed or put in the recycler. There's nothing left of the lab, Dr. Instance's experiments. The loss is incalculable. No more engineering, obviously, but also among the casualties are other more mundane projects like agricultural research and medicinal plants. The med bay can be repaired, but it might be a while. You check in on your friends. Everyone is stunned, and a feeling of grief pervades the colony. The council members do a head count of everyone in their divisions. By midday, they send an announcement to everyone's hollow palms. Unbelievably, there were only a few burns and minor injuries. However, Deese is missing. No one's found a body yet, but with great wariness, the council concludes that Deese must have been caught in the blast. His memorial service is scheduled 1 week from now. You know better, though. You bet Deese set that bomb and walked right out the front gates in the chaos. Oh no, we've lost our Deese friend.
Oh.
And he blew up engineering. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, so much for us getting more smarter.
Well, at least we have a Hopeye friend.
Where's our Ricky?
There it is. The Ricky and the Hopeye is
boy.
just bouncing around behind us.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's still there. It's just not it's not great. Oh no.
Uh-oh. We're going to be in so much trouble.
Well, we didn't set things on fire. We didn't set the fire. We didn't set the fire.
Start the fire.
Yeah, we didn't start the fire. It wasn't us. It was somebody else.
Well, let's go. Maybe we should try and find him.
Okay. You wanna go
This
find
is bad.
I think I know
How do
where
we
he
find
is.
him? Oh, is he on his rock?
Yes. Probably. I mean, he would go to, like, if he blow up the place, he would go to his favorite place. And his favorite place is the Western Ridges. Because he's got his rock there.
Okay, fine. Fine. We are relatively... Hang on. Can we just see what the options are for going to places?
Okay, we
Because
can
they'll tell you if there are
the
boss events.
plains, the valley, the ridge, or we can go to the swamps.
No, but when we look at these things, they tell you if they have got boss events left, isn't it?
Ridge. It just says 2 perception, 2 engineering. It
All
did
events
say
have
previously
respawned.
that it had a boss event. But anyway.
Yeah, but that's not what it has now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. No, I think you had to go into it to find out.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Interestingly, if you go into it, you don't get a +1 friendship with Deese anymore.
No, because he's gonded.
Okay. Alright, whose birthday is it?
It's nobody's birthday.
Is it Cal's birthday?
We can't give Cal a present now.
Oh, is it?
We gave him a present in mid-dust. So we can't give him a present in late dust. Oh, we can!
Oh, darn
okay,
it.
let's give him a present and give him a boba fruit. Since nobody else likes boba fruit. Oh,
Yes.
it's his birthday! And he likes boba fruits!
Yay!
Yay! Learn Cal
Oh wow,
likes
that
boba
looks
fruit.
delicious!
This-
Thanks for the birthday gifts, Alana said. You know I love to eat. I thought we'd given him boba fruits before, and he's like, thanks.
I don't know.
Oh,
Who cares?
what's happened?
We know
What's happened
when
now?
Cal's birthday is, finally. Oh, this
Finally.
Is, oh, look, yes, this is gone. Ran away to join the gardeners.
Uh-oh. Did we make a mistake?
We can go after him. I mean, we can go find... If he's run away to join the gardeners, we know the gardeners are in the Western Ridge.
Okay. I don't... If he ran away to join the gardeners, does that mean that we can no longer be friends with him?
I don't know.
Oh, well. So much for him being our love
boyfriend.
interest then.
Yeah, he's just gone off to join the circus, basically.
Yeah. It's basically what he's done.
Okay.
Fine.
So what do we want to
Fine.
do this month?
So I don't know. I kind of feel like we should try and go and find him.
Okay, then
But
we'll
also,
go to the
I
ridge.
also I think that, you know, before we try and go and find him, we might need to improve some of our stats.
Okay. Well,
Our persuasion is so bad. If we're going to
Oh,
find
we
him,
can
we
work in the
don't-
robotics lab. Finally.
How's that going to be? How's that going to be good?
I don't know. If you want to increase your persuasion... Oh, the med bay is closed. Look, assistant med bay is no longer available because it's broken.
Okay.
She broke the med bay. Okay, if you want to improve our persuasion, there's only one, which is helping in
Study
kitchens.
humanities.
No, helping... Oh, creativity and empathy. Where's persuasion? Oh, wait, no. Persuasion...
Persuasion and empathy, I think we need to fix.
Okay, what kind of depot increases persuasion?
Wow.
Work in a depot?
Okay, fine. We do need to improve our... Is that the only thing that improves persuasion?
Oh, whoops! You pass the construction yard on your way to work at the depot. Rex waves you over.
Hey, look at this!
He says, leading you over to where a portion of the heliosphere is being married to the old living quarters with a scaffolding of mushwood.
Isn't this wild? It's like our two ships are actually becoming one.
He throws his arm around your shoulder.
It's like a metaphor, get it? The colony and us from the helio, learning to work together, how we build our environment affects how we live, you know? You should come by and help me.
He continues.
It's really fun. You get to build things, and the construction crew is really nice. And you get to hang out with me.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why not start right now?
He hands you a plas cutter, a gun-shaped tool that emits a thin beam of superheated plasma.
No time like the present, right? Zeke says we always need more workers here.
But you do have another job you promised to do. Yeah, let's work hard. Why not?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay, let's work hard.
Alright, fine. Okay, let's work hard. Well,
You
that's
help
so much
Rex.
for...
Then
Oh.
increase our engineering. You help Rex
Yay.
clean up a part of the wall while he fits a bracket in place. There's a lot of pounding and wiggling to get it to fit, which delights Rex every time he gets to make a joke about it. It's sweaty, rewarding work, and you learn something about engineering while you're at it.
Okay,
Chief
cool.
Administrator Seek comes storming out of command to find you.
So Lana say,
They snapped.
where have you been? I've expected you hours ago. Whoa, it's my bad.
Rex says, moving to stand between you and Seek. If he had a tail, it would be between his legs. The perfect picture of an apologetic puppy.
I asked her to help out. We're super short on hands around here, and she did a great job.
Seek grudgingly accepts that you did, in fact, do good work. They tell you that you're cleared to help out in construction if you like, snidely commenting that you're better suited for manual labor than the job you were actually supposed to do today. Oh, look at how sad I am. Puppy boy.
Oh, poor puppy boy. I'm sorry, puppy boy. He got you into trouble.
It's fine.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Organizing.
Fine.
Okay, we still get our points for organizing.
4.
4, 5, 5, 5, 6.
Oh, what? What is going on? Oh, hang on. What?
4, 4, 4, 5,
4,
5.
4, 5, 5. 4, 4,
Oh,
4,
1000.
5. 5. Oh no, no, 4, 4, 4, 5. 5. Aha, win!
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, that's good. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. We got increased
Yeah.
persuasion and organization.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Our persuasion is still lousy.
Uh,
Late dust. Oh, early wet. It is now
Early
what's her
is
name's
Mars's
birthday.
Here you go, Mars. Have a birthday.
Have a crystal.
I'll give her a flower. We have more flowers than crystals.
Okay, then fine. Let's give her a flower.
Oh, she will put it in her hair. And
Well, I've had better birthday gifts, blah blah blah, so I'm grateful.
that's okay. She wants to talk to us. Okay. Mars is working in the depot today. You find her sitting on a pile of boxes, drumming her feet against them as she flips dismissively through a magazine on her hollow palm. Every so
Hey,
often-
Solana say. Oh, hang on.
Every so often
Oh.
she sorts something and then rolls her eyes. Okay, never mind. Now you can read.
Oh, hey, Solana say.
She says as you approach.
Would you rather have really bad body odor for a whole day or have to spend the whole day naked? I'd be fine being naked, I think.
Yeah, be always the
we are-
worst.
Yes, we are a hippie child.
I'd be
So
fine
would it
being
be like,
naked.
me too.
Mars says.
I mean, if anyone can still be fabulous with no clothes on, it's probably you and me.
Yes, we are so
Thanks,
fabulous.
Mars.
Thanks, Mars.
I'm reading some of the teen magazines from Old Earth.
Mars says.
You know, it's like fashion and makeup and dating and stuff.
She turns to a new page and reads out loud.
Don't be afraid to use green concealer. You may look like the Wicked Witch at first, but don't click on your heels and go home. Stick with it and you'll be on that yellow brick road to clear, beautiful skin.
Mars asks incredulously.
What does that even mean? Papa taught me to put on makeup because I wanted to be pretty like him.
Mars says.
But it was never like, cover up your blemishes, making them smaller, hide your scungy pores. And that's all they ever talk about in these things. And it's like, was Earth fashion really about making everyone look as small as possible? What was wrong with them?
Mars gestures to herself.
I was the biggest kid the whole time we were growing up, and I've always been gorgeous. And that's not just my genetic enhancement talking. What genetic enhancement?
Oh.
Sometimes I think they should have just made everyone unable to feel shame.
Mars says.
Like, all these magazines talk about is how to fix your flaws or act different so people like you. It's such a waste of time.
Mars tosses her hair over her shoulder.
If people don't like me, they can just flick off. I literally don't care what they think.
What's
Oh, I see. So her argument is that she doesn't feel shame. Nice. That's nice.
Mars pats the box next to her and climbs up to sit by her side.
The dating advice in these things is good, though.
I think she says P good. As in pretty
P
good.
good?
P good.
Oh, P good?
Yeah.
Okay then.
She says, flipping through a few pages.
Like, my dad taught me about reproduction and stuff, but they get so squeaked out when I actually ask how you actually get someone to have sex with you.
She rolls her eyes. Okay. Yeah, she has no shame, right?
Teenagers on Earth were apparently very worried about getting boys to like them.
Mars
Like,
says.
look at this quiz. 10 ways to tell if he's super into you.
Mars smirks and angles her hollow screen away from you.
Okay, let's see how into me you are, Solancy. First question, do you have any cute nicknames for me?
No.
Yes, we call her Mars.
Okay, here, fine. We do call her Mars.
Yes.
Mars laughs.
Really? Tell me. Actually, no, don't tell me.
Your name is Mars. That's what we call you.
We don't call you Marzipan.
Yes.
Second question. Do you get nervous around me?
Never.
No, because we were being naked together.
Yes, that's right.
Not even a little bit.
Mars says, acting like she's affronted.
Last question. Do you go out of your way to see me?
No, we just talk because you're there.
No, that's mean.
Yes. No, okay,
No!
fine.
No, we don't. We actually properly go actually go around.
On her birthday. Fine.
Yeah,
fine.
so yes,
No,
we have just done that. We have just purposely.
Aw, Solana say.
Mars beams.
I am happy whenever you come talk with me. Us sophisticated folks gotta stick together.
Mars makes a frustrated noise and dismisses her hollow screen.
Ugh, this is so wimpy.
She groans.
What was wrong with Earth teens? If you want to know if someone likes you, you just ask them. It's easy if you're not a coward.
Mars turns to you and leans in, bracketing your legs with her arms. You can smell her body lotion, light and floral, and feel the heat of her chest against your arm. She pouts and looks at you through her lasses.
What about it, Solana say? Do you like me?
What do we learn about Mars more?
Hang on. What do we learn about Mars? Fiery girls loves to be in charge, don't get in her way. Shameless augment. I think the more was just she has big dreams of success. We didn't know that previously. We just knew that she was.
Did we not? We know that she has big dreams of success.
Who knows? This is the more that we've learned. Oh, outspoken.
okay.
The thing.
Oh, okay. Is
Quiet,
that always
outspoken.
become? All right,
It has
fine.
become more obvious, and also we know that her augment is that she's shameless. I feel
Okay.
no shame. Okay, great.
Oh, I like
Okay.
tangent more. What? No, we're just friends.
I think no, we're just friends. I don't want to say
Yeah,
I like
I think
Tangent
so.
more because we don't really like Tangent more.
No, we don't
Tangent tried to
actually.
commit genocide.
Hey, what did you just do?
No,
Okay,
what? No,
okay.
we're just friends. That's
Okay,
what I
then.
said.
All right.
Maybe
Right.
let's just do. Mars doesn't even look disappointed. She leans back and brushes her hand down the sleeves of your jacket as if dusting you off.
See? It's just that easy.
She says breezily.
Yeah, because she doesn't care.
And she's like, her augment is that she's shameless. And they're just like, what?
She feels no shame.
This is why like they were having so much difficulty telling her off. Because she doesn't feel shame.
Oh, 'cause
when
she
she's
doesn't-
little. When she was little, right? They would be like,
All right, 'cause
you are a
she-
naughty child. And she'd be like, okay.
She'd be like, she'd be like, well, why did you come and tell her? We could have done a better job than you.
Yeah. And then,
Like, okay.
okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, she's quite a smart child, but still.
Yes. I guess the no shame bit, that's why she's so pushy, isn't it?
Yeah. I think also that's why she keeps trying to make Dees do stuff because she doesn't understand. Because when she was little, right, she used to do irritating things to Dees and she didn't understand
Oh, yeah.
why he was upset by it.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
'cause she
used to
can't
bully
feel
her,
shame,
isn't it?
right? So it's like Dees feels shame and Dees has no fear.
Right.
So Dees wasn't afraid of her, but every time she made fun of him, he felt bad, right? Because he feels shame.
Yes.
And she doesn't understand that.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so she was like, she's trying to help, but she doesn't understand that in her trying to help, she's being mean to him. What does it say? You're a winner.
Every-
Okay. Okay,
Everyone
so
wants
I
to be
guess
your
we
friend.
can continue to improve our persuasion.
Yeah, because I think if we want to go out there and talk to these, we need to
Okay, I guess working
have
with
some.
Actually, I feel like empathy works more with these than persuasion.
But we need to be able to talk to him. Also, we
Okay.
need both.
Okay, you know what? We're almost ready to get next level empathy, so I'm gonna help in the kitchen.
Okay, let's do that. Or fine.
Okay. On the ship, 3/4 of your calories came from dense cubes of dried starches and proteins rehydrated by
Okay.
soaking them in hot water. The glucose
Yes.
tablets.
We have done this one.
Oh,
Let's just we have definitely cooked in the kitchen before.
yeah, but we did not read about.
Yes,
how
we did. We
ate
did read
glue.
about that because we definitely talked about how we ate the chalky sweeties. Chalky sweeties time. 3, 4, 5, 6,
What?
8. Hey, what happened? Why like that?
Never mind. This is better.
It's
3, 4,
worse.
5. No, there's 43. 43 is very good.
Oh, okay. 43 is good.
That's
Because I
love.
can't. Because if I turn it this way, this one is plus don't know what.
Oh yeah, how come? What happened?
Plus 3.
Oh! Okay, fine.
Okay, it's fine.
Yes.
Hang on.
Alright. What?
What if I do this? Ha ha!
Super goal!
I'm so smart.
Well done.
I got the super goal. I'm
Well
so
done.
smart. I got the super goal, and now we're really rich.
But still, we cannot buy cake.
Oh, we got increase our empathy.
Oh
New
yay,
card.
we managed to get to the...
Pay to remove
hey,
cards in quarter spa.
what does that mean?
Oh, okay. Cool. So I can get rid of useless cards.
How does that help us to get rid of useless cards?
We can pay points to forget them. Getting rid of this sports ball one. Goodness sakes.
Alright, fine.
I permanently forget. Yes, I never want to play sports ball ever again.
Wait. Don't just spend all your money trying to forget things in the meditation spa.
Okay, fine. I'm just getting rid of the very stupid things. Okay, fine. That was the only thing I really wanted to get rid of. Was the sports ball one, because it really was very useless.
Okay then.
Okay. Okay, so now we are empathy 1.
Now let's go and buy a cake. Is it because we can only buy one cake a
What
year?
is up with your obsession with buying cake?
Because there
There
was a
is
time
no
where we could
cake.
never buy.
Because we
cake
had the
is a
food
lie.
the food
The
shortage.
cake is
the
a
cake is a
lie.
lie. Okay. Let's just hug him. Okay. Oh yeah, we are friends. Okay. We're almost at the end of the year, so I'm just going to improve our persuasion and work in the depot. Yeah? Work in the
Okay.
depot.
Yes.
Work in
Improve our
the
persuasion.
depot. You're working with Mars when a depot order comes to your holopalm for 10 batteries for the creche. You're busy packaging up another order, so you send it over to her on the holopalm. Despite her constant complaining about how boring and beneath her this job is, Mars is very good at it. She finds ways to do things faster and more efficiently, and she hardly ever makes mistakes. Which is why you're surprised when you get the order from the nanoprinter and find 15 batteries! You check the requisition again. Wait, it says 15 batteries now? You swear it said 10 before. Mars scoops up the extra 5, giving you a wink as she hides behind in her bag.
She's embezzling.
No, there's no embezzlement in my watch.
Oh, don't be such a buzzkill, Savannah say.
She says, rolling her eyes.
When Seek skims a little off the top, why else would they keep such a tight control over the nanoprinter? What are you gonna do? Tell Lum? If you do, Seek will be on my side because they'll know I'll sell them out too. It'll be your word against both of ours. Besides, it's not even for me.
She continues.
It's for the SFC, which is a secret. So it's not like I can send an actual requisition for this stuff.
I'm not.
Oh.
We're not.
Oh, I see, it's for our secret club.
Uh,
Okay. Which is secret, so we can't send an actual requisition. I mean, that's a good point. Also,
stupid. No.
fine.
Do you really want to cook the books? I'm not cooking the books.
Okay.
I
well,
am
fine,
an
tell-
accountant. I do not cook books. If
Okay.
anything, I would
But
tell.
we need to our secret club. How are we going to outfit our secret club?
Debs G. I am not
Sure.
an embezzler.
Is this what it
We
is?
are not embezzlers. I
don't think we
refuse
should cook
to
the books.
embezzle.
I think we should put the SFC under a proper name so that she can put in proper requisitions
Yes.
for SFC.
In other words, I'm telling Seek
Okay then.
because
it.
Sorry, like I draw the line at embezzlement because I am an accountant.
Oh, okay. Let's do it then. Let's tell Seek.
Chief Administrator Seek is as convincingly horrified that someone would dare use the nanoprinter for personal gain. You know Seek hates the idea of someone undermining their control of the depot. They dock Mars a bunch of kudos and banish her from command for the rest of the month. Her absence is pretty obvious. Everyone knows what she did, even the governor. Mars is furious with you. Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
anyway, it doesn't matter because you know.
Why doesn't it matter? Mars is our friend.
Mars is our friend, but she was a naughty friend.
Yeah, she needs to sort it. She needs to sort it out. Is what I say. Sort it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, fine. +3 bonus to pairs. What are you doing? What?
Super goal.
Okay, fine.
I was using my
Win.
brain.
Wind.
Okay. This is the last month we can go out and find these, I think.
Oh, really?
For glow. When it's glow, it's going to
Oh,
be locked.
yes. Too late already. We can go and find him.
It's not
Oh
that-
no, we are so sad.
Well, we'll try our best.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Alright.
all we can do, right? Oh, it's... Oh, wait. Before we go out and find these, we should give Tang a birthday present.
Alright. It's her birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, Tang. Here, have a flower. Sorry that your engineering wing got exploded.
We're still not.
Here, have a flower. Sorry your engineering wing got exploded.
Bye. We're gonna go and find your brother.
Gonna go find your little brother. We
Your
think.
brother.
Well, at least we're gonna
Where
give
is-
it a shot.
We're gonna give it a shot. Yeah. Where's he? In the ridge. Let's
He
do
would
it.
be in the ridge.
Okay.
Like, there's no other place that he would be.
I'm a bit worried that it says that all events have respawned.
It's fine.
What does that even mean?
It means that we've got more question marks that we can't go past. Okay, we investigate the mirage.
Didn't we do this? No. No?
No.
Okay. Alright.
Uh,
+2 bonus to pairs. Why don't we? Yeah. That's why. Okay, good. Yay! 555. We've gone beyond the super goal to the ultimate universe.
Okay.
Oh, did we see her?
Oh, we ran. I see. The faster you move, the faster the mirage disperses. You realize what is wrong. You see her. It's you. She's running towards you. Then she disappears. She does out of the distance when she hits the red. That was weird. This is nuts. That's because last time we ran to the.
Oh yes,
to the
because it's
mirage,
something we ran to
and
the
now
thing.
we're
Yes.
looking at ourselves running to the mirage. Like this is nuts.
Yes.
And Mirage
This is-
breaks up and fades away if we could do anything but stare. That's really you from before. Weird. Then we got a card that says, okay then.
That was weird.
Okay. Oh, slip past all path blocking explore events. Haha. So we can go
Yay.
past any question, but we don't have to go past. Wee! Look at us. We're invincible.
Yay! Oh, let's pick up the things.
Where?
Did we pick up the crystal?
Oh, crystal.
To the right.
To the right.
No, I
An
mean
alien
not up
thing.
there. Okay.
I didn't
Cool.
see.
That
it.
means we can run round and pick up.
Oh yeah, we can pick up the random stuff. Oh sorry, I missed this crystal. I didn't see it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. No, we are
Okay,
invincible. We can just go anywhere and pick up anything. No
Look at our
one can
grouchy
stop us
face.
now.
How are we gonna find these like this?
I'm assuming that we will actually see these.
Or there'll be a question mark,
Or
exclamation mark event.
Yeah.
Where is he? Come on,
Oh
man.
look, Sim is here.
Oh! Yes, let's go talk to him.
Yeah, he wants to talk
But
to
first,
us.
let's pick up
Hi
the...
Sim.
pick up-
You walk up the trail when you're caught by surprise. It's Sim, and he's running. You're not to the side as he pushes past you, running the opposite direction with barely a glance.
Uh-oh.
You shout and chase after him, but after a few seconds, it becomes clear you don't have a hope of finding Sim when he doesn't want to be found. You turn and continue along the path, and around the next bend, you spot a familiar face.
Oh, good.
Utopia. She's collecting rock samples with a pickaxe like an old-timey prospector.
Who the hell was that?
She demands. Oh, it's just my friend.
Oh, just an alien named Sim.
Let's just say it's our friend. We did promise this,
Yeah.
we'll keep it a secret.
Okay, fine.
This
Let's
is my
just say
friend.
that's our friend. One of your school friends?
Utopia says, wiping the back of her hand across her forehead.
You kids sure sprout fast. Or does Dees have an older brother I don't know about?
She hikes her pickaxe off her shoulder.
Whatever. Just watch where you're running, okay? The gravel's loose round here.
You agree, happy to be out of this conversation without any trouble, and continue along
good.
the path
Well done.
before Utopia asks any more questions. You walk for a couple of minutes before you see Sim again. He seems to be in good humor despite the close call.
Oh,
He says, leaning against a tree.
it is tiresome to be so secretive.
He wipes his eyes, brimming with mirth.
It is such a pleasure to be around you and Dees, and not have to hide myself.
He sobers quickly.
I do appreciate your discretion.
He says,
It is not the right time for the gardeners to be formally introduced. To do so too early would cause a great degree of chaos. Yes, even the female surveyor.
he continues.
I do like her, but I have learned from my limited experience with your kind that adults of your species do not react well to surprises.
Supplies! Okay,
It's good you're here, though,
Sim continues.
as I do need something from you. Data.
What? Sim holds up his hands.
Please do not be alarmed.
He says placatingly.
I do not mean sensitive information such as personnel and defenses. I mean only the contents of your digital cultural archive.
Like holovids? Sim smiles.
Yes, exactly. Your holographic recordings of movies, music, books, cultural artifacts only. I promise.
Why?
Well, isn't it obvious? I wish to know more about your kind. I wish to learn how to...
He struggles for the right phrasing.
I wish to learn how to act in such a way that is not so discomforting to humans.
Okay.
Okay, fine. We're trying to unite our races, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll do it, weird alien man. Sim's gentle smile grows warmer.
Truly?
He asks, clasping his
Oh,
hands.
I thought it would take a great deal more convincing. You are surprising. It's such a pleasure.
You tell Sim
Can
that you
I
can...
get this information from these?
Well, Dees has just run away. How is he going to get holovids? The mem drive in engineering, fill in the data he wants. But you have a few questions of your own. Yeah, I think we.
Yes, I think we have. I think it's data for data is useful.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Sim says.
It must be frustrating to feel as though the truth is being withheld from you. Ignorance is not a yoke your kind bears easily. Please trust me when I say that my inability to answer your questions is born of circumstances beyond my control, and not a lack of desire on my part.
He continues.
I have full faith that you'll know everything soon enough.
Is he going to explode us also? Because I don't really want to be exploded.
Well, I think he wanted to explode us. He would ask for things like defenses and...
Yeah, that's true. Is there anything here? Oh, there's a weird thing. Thank you for the weird thing. What is this strange device?
Who has the strange devices? I've forgotten.
These like them, and what's her? Nomi Nomi likes them.
Okay, so where's Dee's rock?
I'm just looking. Hang on.
It would be an exclamation mark, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. I'll just ignore Utopia. Bye bye, Utopia. I don't care.
Oh, she wants to talk to us. I think we should talk to her.
Oh no, this is not here. Okay, I guess we can talk to you. That's Desus Rock is over here. That's
What?
where Desus Rock is. I don't want to talk to Utopia yet because I think, if I recall, Desus Rock is over here. In the corner over here. Hang on.
Is it?
Yeah, hang on. This is Desus Rock.
Oh, there's no event on it.
Oh no, it's just a thing. Marvel at it. Okay. Okay, so he's not at his rock. Okay, so I
You
guess
sure it's at his rock?
well, that is his rock.
Okay,
That's
I think we
Desus
should
Rock.
talk to.
Utopia.
We've got a sad face anyway. Let's just talk to Utopia.
Okay, sure.
This is disappointing. That means we can't contact these at all.
Utopia has sent a team of geologists to get a closer look at the region's weird terrain. You come across them working, and Utopia beckons you over.
Lannisay!
She says, drawing everyone's attention to you.
Lannisay, come here. Everyone, Lannisay's been working in this area a while, and I'm sure she got plenty of information on what's out there.
The geologists
Uh-oh.
politely turn towards you and listen.
We're grouchy.
Yeah,
Here's what we have got so far.
Utopia says, speaking directly to you.
Judging from how the layers of sedimentation are broken up, this place used to be pretty flat. For there must have been a ton of earthquake activity ripping up the land and bringing up these huge ridges. We can date the quakes around the time a lot of these ruins were created. And we're looking, but we haven't seen anything built after them. Like that it was for the old convergent domain. These broken up layers are same across the planet. Something sure happened about 20,000 years ago.
Help them work.
Okay.
You set up a drone to measure the sediment layers. Oh, we earn increased engineering. Layers along the cliffside and learn a few things about rocks. Yay, rocks! You're too
Hooray.
worn out and tired to go home. Go home.
Okay. We
Okay.
failed to find these.
I'm sorry.
That is sad.
I mean, I did find his rock. Found a rock. Okay, it's
Found
the
a rock.
glow.
Okay, it's glow.
And
Right.
we have no energy to go and stand on the wall. So I guess we'll just go and train our creatures in the creature training.
Oh yes, because the Hopeye needs training, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's relax in the park. You play with your Hopeye 1-foot wonder while you hang out in the gardens. They're pretty well behaved, never straying too far into the underbrush and always coming back when you call their name. Another Hopeye shyly approaches out of the long grass. Your Hopeye goes totally still, then lets out a happy chitter and bounces off to greet the stranger. They touch noses. They touch noses and then hop around each other twice. They disappear for a few minutes into the underbrush, long enough that you begin to get concerned. Finally, 1-foot wonder bounces back to you and nuzzles against your leg. They want to be picked up and cuddled, so you pop them underneath your shirt and carry them like a baby the rest of the way.
Yay!
We took the month off. We were.
Yay, and now we're
Let's get
ready.
rid of this sabotage.
You know, this is just gonna come back and whack us, isn't it?
Yeah. You're putting your boots on to grab dinner and okay, let's just go out and be useless.
Join? No, we're pretty good, you know. We are
Okay, yeah,
tough
combat is
in
not bad.
combat.
Yeah, you head to the garrison to grab a Plas rifle, then report to the front. Chief Red looks surprised to see you, but assigns you to a squad with Nem and tells you to get up on the wall and do your best. On the other side of the walls is more Xenos than you've ever seen in one place ever. They seethe out of the forest, large and small, herbivorous and predatory, fungal and otherwise, flying and crawling and hopping towards the colony with single-minded determination. The air
great.
fills the pew-pew of laser turrets and the crackle of Plas rifles. The enemy's front line collapses, only to be replaced by even more Xenos, just as many as before, if not more. There's no end to it. The firebreak turns into a graveyard of dead and dying alien bodies, wave after wave crawling over the corpses until they roil at the base of the walls like foam on a wave when it hits the shore. You hear the walls creaking underneath you, but they hold strong.
Oh boy,
There
this
is
is
no
bad.
sun to set in glow, but night falls on the battlefield without any break from the fighting. Your fingers begin to cramp from pulling the trigger of your Plas rifle. Finally, you're relieved by the second guard shift. You walk straight into the garrison and right into a dreamless sleep. You're awoken 6 hours later for your next shift. The kitchens have provided the soldiers with pressed soy rations and hot blep tea, which you grab then make your way back to the wall to survey the carnage of the night.
Oh,
As you
boy.
arrive, your holopalm lights up with a priority
Beep,
message.
beep, beep, beep. Security personnel, we are under siege.
The security chief says, getting right to the point.
On Earth, sieges were used to break a city by starvation or drought. We have plenty of food and water. Guards will rotate 6 hours on, 6 hours off. But so long we keep the Xenos on the other side of the wall, we can hold them up for days, weeks even.
Weeks? Everyone exchanges exhausted looks. He pauses, then adds,
We can do this. We're stronger than them and we're not going anywhere. Okay.
You and the other soldiers fall into a fitful
is bad.
rhythm, alternating shifts on the wall with brief snippets of sleep. Gunfire becomes the soundtrack of your days, which begin to smear together like paste. Nam, in particular, is suffering. She volunteers for relief shifts, sometimes putting doubles or triples on the wall. You catch her mechanically shoveling soy porridge into her mouth before seeming to fall asleep sitting up. A minute later,
Oh,
she
poor
jolts
Nam.
awake as someone's spoon platters against their bowl. Oh no, she's having a problem. Tempers grow short as fatigue sets in. 6 days
need to
pass.
We need to talk to her.
You're on shift, watching the Xenos batter themselves against the walls. You feel your eyes unfocused at the sheer formless horde of them. In all these days, they still haven't breached the colony. Sometimes they even seem to retreat, ebbing backwards and reforming somewhere else. It's behavior you haven't seen before. A group of monsters breaks from the tree line. Nothing new, except for one of them.
Uh-oh.
One of the Xenos looks different from the others, almost humanoid. What is that thing? The creature looks suspiciously like a person, at least from the waist up. Below, it's a lumbering chimera vaguely reminiscent of a faceless, wrapped in tattered bits of flesh and bony protrusions. Something like
Gross.
hair flutters behind it as it turns and looks right at you with an unnerving, malevolent intelligence. You rub your eyes. Yeah, it's still there. It approaches the base of the wall, and the other monsters surge forward to part at the gates. I guess we talk to it.
Try to talk to it. We've
Hello.
got quite good.
You wave to it, and the creature sneers and, to your surprise, approaches the wall.
Little weed.
They address you
Oh,
in a
rasping
halting,
voice, rasping voice.
Everything seems to go quiet nearby as you strain to understand this talking horror.
Child of breeding rabbits. Therapy. Good zoo.
Its unnervingly human gaze pierces you.
Introduced species. You understand?
You wonder if you're hallucinating. Is it holding a gun? You slowly nod yes. You understand the words at least.
I am noctilucent.
The monster says through a voice box that seems better suited to guttural roars than human language.
A gardener. Designation pest control. I perform my task, unlike gardener symbiosis.
Oh,
Sim.
whoops.
Yes, now that they're standing still, you can see the seed of Sim's slightly inhuman features staring back at you. Their hair is a bit like Sim's as well, as if it's actually alive somehow, waving in a wind that isn't there.
Why are you trying to kill us?
Why are you trying to kill us?
Actually, we already know why, because she's already explained.
Yeah. Who are you talking?
Who are you talking to?
You, sorry, that's a lie.
Who are you talking to?
You jump as Nem sneaks up behind you, and when you look back, Noctilucent is gone.
That alien was talking!
Yeah, but if we do that, we become a delusional.
Oh,
So
okay.
there, nobody.
I don't want a negative one thing.
Yeah. You shake
Oh,
your
yeah,
head
we
and
did
mumble
promise.
something about needing sleep. You promised Sim you wouldn't talk about the gardeners. She nods and pats your shoulder.
This siege is getting to everyone, so let us say it's okay.
Finally, after the 6th day of the siege, you look down the sights of your blast rifle and see a curious thing. The monsters are retreating. You gather with the other soldiers in the colony square. Your holopalm lights up with a priority announcer from Governor. I got a governor
no.
alarm. Ah,
The alien attackers have been defeated!
he says.
Oh, the siege has ended!
Lam smiles broadly and puffs out his chest.
Another year, another win! You're welcome, Batumna. You're welcome Humanity! Oh boy. You're welcome!
You hear and see Chief Red nearby looking livid.
What did he do?
He addresses his security officers.
Raced out there like an idiot with his honor guard, defend strategically unsound positions, put himself in danger, so we had to save his overstuffed ass!
The soldiers all shift uncomfortably, but no one disagrees.
And when I actually needed him,
Red continues.
taking his 12-hour beauty rest, while the rest of us start through endless shifts!
Okay.
Okay.
The soldiers
Cranky.
are exhausted from the siege, so the crowd in the square disperses quickly. Only a few helios remain, covertly filming Red while he continues to rail against Lum. On the horizon, the first rays of quiet streak the sky with lavender. You watch Utopia's reclamation crew head out through the gates and begin vaporizing xenocorpses for their component molecules.
Gross.
That night you have terrible
Yucky.
dreams. You imagine that you're sieging the colony, that you're a creature crawling in the mud on your belly, the ozone crackle of rifle fire arcing overhead. With your talon claws, you rip into the walls like they're made of clay, stuffing choking handfuls of it into your mouth. In a moment of lucidity, you try to pull the clay from your throat, but no matter how hard you pull, it just never ends. You jolt awake when you realize you've been pulling your own guts out of your throat. It's just a dream. You're shaking and coated in a film of terror sweat, your heart pounding. You don't find sleep again before dawn break. Oh no, you're having
Gross.
terrible nightmares, the PTSD nightmares.
Nightmares of
Okay.
PTSD.
We are now
Okay.
18, and I am late tired. So
I think that's enough
I think
for
it's
us,
good
I
for
think.
us. But yes, we were having the nightmares from the PTSD from being on the wall all night and day.
Yes,
Alright.
I think so.
I'm going to
We're
close.
becoming a bonkers poison.
It's just like, oh, there was an alien called Noctilucent. And it's like, no, we will not say that because then we will be mad people and have a -1. Okay.
Each time we're alone, boogity boogity, boogity shoo. Just like this heart, all aglow. And every time we dance to she says she always loves me so.
Okay. Updates.
Updates. Oh, I have an update. So,
Yay.
yes. So okay, here's an update. We've been doing tie-dyeing.
Oh, look at that. That is so nice.
This is a normal spiral tie-dye. We did
Oh,
a
it's
tie-dye
so pretty. Look at that.
because it was
fanciness.
it was Sweet Pea's birthday, so I ordered some white plain cotton shirts, and we had some leftover tie-dye from tie-dye powder from several years ago.
Oh, and it still
So
worked.
so we used it on because I hadn't activated it yet. So
Yay.
yes, I just so we had so we made these shirts out just squirting the tie-dye directly onto wet cloth.
Oh,
that
it's
we had
very
made
nice.
into patterns. Yes. But because it was we had some leftover dye. I can't show you what that it looks like right now, but we had some leftover dye after doing Sweet Pea's party. So earlier this week when there was a snow day,
Yes.
we decided to snow dye some clothes.
Oh, how do
some
you
cloths.
snow dye? That sounds very
So that's
cool.
very interesting. So that is when you put your cloths at the bottom of a container. Some people put it on a rack, but we put it at the bottom of a container. Then you pile the container with snow, and then you
Oh.
pour your liquid dye, if it's liquid dye, on the top of that snow. And then you just let it trickle down and then melt through to
Your
the clothing that you've put underneath.
The
And
snow.
apparently because dyes are made out of different colored dye molecules, you get interesting chromatography type patterns.
Ooh.
Yeah. So instead of having like a one plain color like that, you'll see color shifts in the corners. Of the
Oh,
colors,
so
right?
fancy.
Well, that's the theory. That's the theory.
This is-
So we'll see. Because it's cold, it doesn't. You have to kind of leave it for longer to let the dye really activate into the
settle.
into the fibers. So I've only just washed those cloths this morning, and then we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
The dyes were a little bit old because we had left them a week after Sweet Pea's birthday. More than a week after Sweet Pea's birthday. So we just used them all up. And then just
Use
see
them all
see
up,
what we
just like-
get.
Put it
see what we
all
get.
into the bowl.
Yeah, put it all inside and then see what you get. So the snow melted through. That took about 12 hours for the snow to melt through. Then I left it for another like 36 hours after that. And then I rinsed them
see.
off this morning. So you see it. It looks like the cloth is all floating in a really dark
Puddle of nastiness.
puddle of nastiness. But when you actually rinse it out, you realize when you actually take the cloths out, you realize that even though it's been soaking in that
Puddle of
puddle,
horror.
yeah, for like maybe 36 hours, you still get white areas in the
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's interesting. So when I unwrapped some of them, we still had white areas or areas where the dye did not penetrate all the way. So that was it. So we'll see how it looks. I'm not
Okay.
expecting much because the dyes were a bit old.
Right.
And I might have used more snow than it was. I piled it in a big mound.
Like
Whereas
a
I
big
think some
mound
of-
of snow.
Yeah, I made a big mound of snow.
Did you
But
not?
I think
did you
people.
did you make a snowman?
I made an ice kachang. It looked like an ice kachang.
You are
Here
my
comes the ice
kachang.
kachang.
My
So it
lovely
so
ice.
sweet.
Okay.
So it looked like an ice kachang, and then
Okay. I will bring you my update, which is also about dying.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Let's see that. In the bum, who put the ram in the ram ding dong? Who put the bop in the bop, shoo bop, who put the dip in the dip da dip? Who won that man? I'd like to shake his
It's
hand.
our failure experiment at dying.
More than love.
Pi equals 3
Oh, what happened?
but it's
It's not
really
died.
faded.
What did you screen printed it? Is it?
So what happened was, we have the silhouette cutter, which
Yes.
is behind here. You can see the silhouette cutter.
Yes.
Okay, and so we got the special die for the silhouette cutter, and we
Yes.
we cut out pi equals 3-ish, and we put
Yeah.
it on this shirt. And here's the thing, this shirt is 100% cotton,
Yes.
and the silhouette cutter die is for poly cotton blends.
Oh.
So it did not
Well-
really bind properly to the 100% cotton. You're supposed
All right.
put it on a collie. So we have learned that when it says poly cotton blend, it means poly cotton blend. It means it binds to the plasticky part of the cotton. On the
Oh, I
polycotton
see.
Blend. It does still bind to the cotton, but not so well.
So, yeah, well, because it's polycotton, there's still some cotton in it.
Yes, but it needs the poly to stick.
Yeah, because most dyes will dye to cotton, and then if it's polyester, you have to get different kinds of dyes
Yes.
for that.
But because we bought the wrong dye, the specifically polycotton dye,
Oh, okay.
it did not
So what are you
bind.
going to do with that?
So we're just going to since these shirts are roughly about Igor's size, we're just
Yes.
going to let Igor wear them.
Okay.
And
Well,
then-
slightly faded is also okay.
Slightly
I mean,
faded is also okay. I mean, eventually
it's a
it will
design.
fade.
It's a design choice.
Yeah. So eventually it will fade completely, and then what we'll do is we'll make another one and get the correct dye that is for cotton.
Yes.
So as to not be failures at life.
Okay. What are you going to do with the rest of the
We'll
polycotton
probably
dye?
get a polycotton shirt. I mean,
The
they are
two,
technically
yeah.
cheaper anyway, so
Yes. Fine.
And the reason why it's pi equals 3-ish is because when Igor's father requested that
Yes.
we make a shirt that says pi equals 3-ish. So
Yes.
we did, but it was not
Now you
very
have to-
good. So we're not
Now you
going
have to
give it
make him
him.
a shirt with more proper.
With
more
better, not fail at life, dying.
Yes.
So that is our update because obviously we are les stupid.
No, you are not stupid.
Yes,
I mean, it happens.
we are
sometimes
les
it
stupid.
happens.
Sometimes your sister is les stupid, and it's okay.
It's okay for that to happen.
All right,
Okay, don't cry.
I will cry if I want to. It's my body.
Okay then. All right then.
All right. So, let's see. We should raid somebody. I am really quickly running out of steam because it is
Yes.
11:28 at night here in Australia
Okay.
land.
All right.
So we've been
okay.
playing for a very long
Bonnie
time.
Bonnie B art is live.
Bonnie B
That's
art
Bonnie
is
B
live.
art.
Let's just go to Bonnie B art.
Well, she was live at just now. I don't know if she's still live now.
What's wrong with you? Telling me the people live and then they are not
Okay,
live.
hang on. Lots of people are live.
Okay.
Universe Apart is
Galactic
live.
Cat is live.
Galactic Cat is live.
Nerdy Singer Katie is live.
Oh,
and-
Nerdy Singer Katie, that sounds good. Let's do Nerdy Singer Katie.
Okay,
I
let's do the
remember.
Nerdy Singer Katie.
Okay then. Let's go listen to some music. I think that'll be a nice thing to do while we're
Let's go
having
listen to some
lunch
music.
or sleepy times.
Okay, yes. Okay, I from us here. Oh wait, we didn't do the advice.
Oh, the
Dr.
advice.
Debbie says.
Okay, well, Dr. Debbie says, Dr. Debbie says that finding if you if you have been sitting for a very long time, please stretch out your back.
Okay.
Yes, and you can do that in many ways. If you have space, you can stand up and touch your toes to stretch out your back, and bend your knees to make sure that you get your lower back in a good stretch. Or you can just, hug your knees in your chair, and put your head down between your knees.
Like in
And
the
you can stay-
aeroplane.
Like in
where
the
it's
aeroplane,
like,
you can stay.
going to
Brace
die
yourself
because
against.
of my
Brace yourself
aeroplane.
against your desk. No, I'm just kidding. Just put your hands behind your knees and then try to rest your forehead if you can. Let it hang down, just so that you can let your back, stretch out a little bit.
Stretch your back.
Stretch your back, yeah. Give it a break, and then go to one side, and then twist to the other side. Try to grow taller with each time you twist, but don't like try and crank it to make a crack. It's just to twist it, just to give it a stretch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, look after your back and neck, you guys. Yes, it's back and neck. You only have one spine, so look after it,
Don't
please.
break your spine. It is a bad
Yes.
plan.
Chronic back pain is an issue as you get older, so strengthening the muscles that go on both sides of your spine is a good way to stabilize your spine and keep it nice and healthy.
Okay.
So stretch them out.
Yes.
And doing planks correctly is also helpful. But if you cannot do that, just lie on the ground or something.
Lie on the ground and look miserable. I'm dying.
Lie on the ground and
Okay.
and then roll and touch your toes, and then roll back up again. Roll straight again.
Yes. And Auntie Selfie says, take your medicine.
If you have been
Always
prescribed
take your
medicine.
medicine.
If you've been prescribed medicine, please take it according to the instructions.
Yes. Don't.
It's very important.
Yes, and if you have ADHD, it's
Yes.
very important to take your daily medicine so that you
Yes.
don't become a mad person. I mean,
Yes. Please follow the instructions on the packet.
Yes.
That's actually key to helping the
Yeah.
medicines
very
work well.
important to follow the instruction
Yeah.
on the packet actually, because if you don't follow the instruction on the packet, you might end up taking the wrong dosage, or doing stupid things like cutting the medicine in half and then like becoming
Yes.
a mad person because of your medicine
Yeah.
being cut in half.
Yes,
Okay.
you can't do it. Follow the instructions on the packet. The reason why the instructions are there is not just to make life. It's not to make life difficult for you. It's actually to reduce the side effects whilst giving
Yes.
you the more benefit of the drugs that you are trying to take.
Yes, and also,
Yeah.
if you are taking a medicine and you want to stop taking a medicine, please make sure you check with your doctor
Yes.
about no longer taking your medicine.
Yeah, because there might be better or different formulations out there that are more suitable for you.
Yes,
Because,
but you need to
for example,
work-
if you have medications that you must take exactly half an hour before food, and you cannot be compliant with that for whatever reason because you're forgetful or because you can't get up at that time, or the half an hour before food time is variable from day to day or something like that. If you can't be compliant with that, please talk to your doctor about it, because it might be actually better for you not to have that medication if you can't be compliant with it.
Yes, and yeah, I would like to talk more about this, but I am no longer have brain. So
Yeah, next time we will talk more about
we'll talk more about it next time.
about how to take your medications.
Yeah, because you're the actual doctor here. I don't know why I said take your medicine. I'm not the
I don't know
doctor.
why.
I just want to sleep. Okay.
Okay, sleepy times
so
for you.
For us here at Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games, we say bye-bye.
Bye now, bye
Stay
bye,
tuned
bye
for the
bye.
raid.
It is stay tuned for the raid.
It is. I gotta find a button. I'm so sleepy. I can't.
Pressing the button, pressing the button,
I gotta find
pressing the button with your fingers.
Pressing the button. Pressing
Okay.
the button.
I'm pressing
Okay.
the button.
Okay, see you on the raid, guys.
Lady singer KT, who is playing some sort of game.
Let's go.
Let's go to the mall.
Let's go to the raid, I say.
Okay, I'm trying to raid. Okay, we are raiding. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.